and like you could stream my stream. You know what I'm saying? Like just stream my screen. I don't know why it's not. Hold on. I just went live again on your thing. There you go. Again, I'm a member, so even if it was like set to something weird, I should be able to see it. And you sure it's not set to like private or anything? Because it says it's
Yeah,
working.
none of my
Okay.
settings are set to private.
Hey, mods, let's wait, you're live. Tommy's live now. Oh. Wait, Town Hall Tuesday with Tinkerton. You gotta change the Tommy's live now. Oh, we're live. Wait, Town Hall. Whatever you did worked. You gotta change the title to Zach X.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, no, we're good. I think we're on. Okay, let me tell him we're ready. We're good. All right, let me tell Zach that we're ready because he was in his car. We are ready for you. And you are. We are on you and Rumble. Okay. All right. In the meantime, while we're waiting, I actually did have something that we could watch real quick. Let me put it to another thing. I can share this window. Hold on. Because I bet you a lot of people don't really know, might not know where this guy is at and what he's been doing and why we're having him on the show. If you've never heard of him before, Tommy.
If you haven't heard of Zach, then
Yeah, well,
you're slipping.
Zach knocked out like 4 people in one sitting. This dude's I like tough people, like actual tough people. That's great. Okay, is that this one right? Yep. Share. Okay. Hold on. Um. Is this it? Or is add to stage? Okay. All right. All right. So when he comes back in here, I'll hear a little beep in my ear, but for the time being, we can do this here. I don't know why it's doing this with the window. How do I get it not to do this little stupid thing? That's okay. We can do it like this until he gets in here, right? So we're gonna oh, never mind. There he is. Wait, hold on. Remove. Here we go. Add to stage. Can you hear us, Zach?
Yes, I can.
Okay, all right.
What up, big dog?
What's up, boys?
10 seconds. Hey, what's up? Tommy, be quiet. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Town Hall Tuesday. I'm one of your hosts, Climatics. My other host, Tommy. Look, he's on time today, everybody. Welcome to our channels. We are live on YouTube and Rumble, and we are very pleased to present to you our episode of Town Hall Tuesday with none other than Zach X. You are famous, my friend. How the hell does that feel?
Came out of nowhere, bro.
So I looked. How long ago was that? Yeah, how long ago was that? Where the one where you knocked the guy out in the street and all that? That was not too long ago, right?
That was December 27th.
Oh, Merry Christmas to you! Holy, all right.
Yeah, hell of a Christmas present.
Are you guys? I'm trying to get a spot where I have good service and where I can fill up my tire. I got a leak in my tire real quick, so I got to take care of that, and then I'm all yours.
Sweet.
You're good. You're good. We got plenty of time.
Yeah, we have a lot of time. We do this every Tuesday. We've done quite a few. It started off with me interviewing Tommy, and we just became friends, and it kind of blew up from there. Next week we're hosting Adam Francisco. I don't know if you know who that is from Tampa.
Oh, really?
He's the guy. He's the guy who goes out there and he like does a lot of flag waving stuff.
He works with Caitlin Bennett a lot. Yeah, I've been watching him for a long time too.
Yeah, Zach's audio is low because he's driving. Guys, give him a second. Jesus, he's got to get placed.
Give me one second. I'm just getting to the gas station, boys. My tire is leaking right now.
Oh no.
Which
Somebody
really
probably
presents
stabbed
a
it.
problem when you're 2 hours away from home. So if I can't figure this out shortly, I'm a little screwed.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
send you some AAA.
Hey,
What
honestly,
the hell is wrong? We have an air hose here in
hey,
freaking Stillwater. What the frick?
I know. I just met you 5 seconds ago, but like I have AAA, so if they'll let me, I'll send the guy out to you if you need it. I mean, what the fuck? Why
That
not?
would be-
I don't know if they will. I don't know if they will because it's not my car. But hey,
All right.
I can
Well,
ask.
I don't see any air thingy here, so let me see.
Oh shit! You gotta
Let
get
me
one
check
of
with
those
my
little portable
PSI.
air pumps.
Yeah, like a fix a flat, the little the Twizzler you put in
With the
there.
valve stem. Let me check my tire pressure. Make sure that I'm not flat.
Hey, it's live
He's
and it's
always on the
IRL.
go.
Hell yeah. He
He's
did a.
always on the go,
All right,
bro.
fuck it. All right, fuck it. We're gonna let it ride, boys.
All right.
Let it ride. Let's go.
Now I gotta stay on that.
That's great.
Are you out of storage? Just get some fix a flat.
Fuck that. I gotta take it apart when I get home.
So how did the protest go?
I mean, obviously you made it.
Honestly, it was kind of crazy, dude. Like, to have counter protesters show up like they did, kind of in a threatening manner, and then kind of for it to turn around like it did. I honestly think it was a big breakthrough for both sides to build a connection. Like, we were both chanting USA at the same time and stuff like that. Like, obviously we have different opinions and we're not going to agree on a lot of stuff, but I think we'd get a lot more accomplished if we could kind of set those differences aside and work on what we can like agree on and accomplish together. So it was a big
Yeah.
breakthrough.
Do you find
That's
that
awesome.
do you find that hard to do just with some people? They're just out of control.
Well, that brings up a great question because everybody wonders like why I'm so like wild, right? Let's say inappropriate, vulgar, whatever you want to call it, right? Well, you guys understand about building a base, a platform. If you don't have anywhere to speak to, what does it even matter? It goes nowhere. So if you're not getting the
yeah.
clickbait, if you're not doing the things that get everybody's attention, you're not going anywhere. Not to mention I have like everybody on the Democrat side reporting me and blacklisting me however they can. So
Oh,
I've been
we
up
know
against
all
some
about that. Yeah,
thing.
yeah. We know about that subject.
I know all about that for sure.
I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see you now, Tommy. Hi, Tommy. What up, dude?
What up, big dog? It's good to see you, bro.
Dude, I cannot wait to actually meet you. Like, seriously.
Well,
It
my
is-
court stuff is over with, so maybe I'll come out there.
and that's what I'm waiting for. Once my court stuff is done with, I'm there. Literally, I don't care what it costs. I'm there.
Yeah.
I just don't work like that. I'm just like a prioritized kind of person where
Yeah.
Yeah,
The ice scene down here is kind of dead anyways, so I'm ready to start going like to visit you and to visit Climatics and Florida and New York, you know what I mean? And I know you're ready to do the same.
Well, why do you say it's dead? It seems like, if anything, it's actually more there than it is here right now, to be completely honest with you.
Nah, it's all the same idiots that are out there night after night that basically don't have nowhere else to live, you know.
It's
don't
almost-
have nowhere else to be.
Yeah,
Maybe when Pam or maybe when certain people show up, there's a crowd that shows up, but really the ice facility, they have more protests like away from the ice facility now at this point that are more significant than the ones that are at the ice facility, you know? Like,
Really?
of course, they're still protesting all over Portland, but for me, for now, I think I'm going to slow down with ice.
Yeah.
With the ice facility, especially because of my court conditions, you know?
What's the significance of a chicken? Because I see, look. I don't know if you can see this on your screen, Zach, but I found this on your X page, and it's a chicken, right? And so
That's the guy that I was playing Simon Says with.
okay, so we have our own chicken. He looks like this.
Yeah, we have our own chicken.
We have our own chicken. I just thought that was funny that we each have our own chicken.
And he's
I
for
like your
us?
chicken better.
Is that for us or against us?
Against us. Yeah,
Okay,
he's well known out here. He's been out there pretty much from the very beginning.
If you look really close, the American flag is not stars, it's hearts.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to see, yeah.
Oh.
He has pictures with our city council and all kinds of shit like virtue signaling and like, yeah, he's well known out here. Fuck that chicken, you know. JD Delay says, "Fuck that chicken."
Hey,
it's hella funny.
I don't know if you know him. I don't know if you know him, Zach, but Danny Rebel is in the house. What's up, Danny?
What up, Danny?
I'm not sure
I
if
do
you.
not. I'm honestly so new to all this, man. Like,
You and Danny have a lot in common. Y'all basically like mirrored each other out in the streets a little bit, like as far as
oh really?
knocking people out. Yeah.
Really? Respect you, Danny. It sucks. Like, I can't even comment on my fight or nothing besides like, yeah, I was just defending myself, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
we all seen it.
Why have it?
We've dealt with it the same way you have. So we get penalized for having to defend ourselves for being out there exercising our First Amendment rights. But when it happens the other way around, they don't do a damn thing. You know,
right?
It's pathetic. It's
Is this
pathetic.
it? Which is the one? I have the one. Hold on.
That's assault, sticking it in your face like that.
So here we go. This is the clip I wanted to watch with you. This is the one.
I'll let you guys comment on it. I can't say nothing.
Yeah, no, we don't want you to comment. We just want to show.
Yeah, no, that's why I was going to turn off.
This is how leftists are all over the world. This is what they do. They get aggressive and then they cry victim, like you know what I mean? Like they didn't start the whole thing.
I wish I could tell you guys everything I know right now.
Yeah, all I do know is that it's not a coincidence that they all use umbrellas and they push megaphones into your face and try to like trigger you to. Oh,
they got their tactics kind of there. They know what works. I mean, they've been doing this since what, like the 60s or some shit. They're experts. They're experts. We're literally getting thrown into a world that's completely new to us. So I don't know how the hell you are organizing or communicating with any patriots out there, because that is the hardest part of all this, is getting like communication figured out.
Yeah. Well, the ones that I communicate with the most are local, you know, and we communicate on a daily basis. And, you know, but it's all over the world. We have supporters, really, you know. It literally is all over the world.
I mean,
Europe, Germany, all that shit.
All over the country.
Yep.
Isn't that crazy to get donations from people in Australia?
We got a viewer that's a regular from Australia, and he loves us. Yep. So I live in Houston. So we're all
their own people.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dude 182, he's from I want to say the Netherlands, but I think I'm wrong. But he's the one that's helping me set up my whole website with merch and all that shit, you know. And he's on the other side. And when it's like 7 o'clock in the morning for me, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon for him, you know, across the world, basically. It's pretty crazy.
I need his contact ASAP.
Yeah,
the dude 182 on YouTube, or the dude 182. There's a couple other numbers. I'll send his profile to your ex.
Yeah, hook me up.
Have a message. Yeah.
So how does this work? Are they able to like give us questions and stuff, or like what is this?
Yeah. Questions. Just send your questions in. If you guys got any questions for Zach, just super chat him in, and he gets half of everything that we get on mine or Climatics channel. So if you have any questions, just let us know.
So I have the ability to put up like you see on the screen where it says Zach X is a legend. I like, if there's a question, I can put it up on the screen and we can see it if it's like a super chat or whatever.
You're looking at the.
Oh, oh,
StreamYards, we have another screen for
oh,
YouTube.
yeah, yeah. On you
Oh,
on
okay.
YouTube, I
On
have it up. So
StreamYards.
we'll just
But
read it to you. It's okay. This one's for
yeah,
you,
go
Tommy. Did
ahead.
you get a
Tommy, did
lawyer?
you get a lawyer to sue the city of Portland? No, I haven't gotten one yet.
So this one says Zach and Tommy
So-
together IRL at a protest is what the people want.
Yeah, they do. Yes, they do.
Yeah. So I live in Houston, Texas. We don't have that much. We have a lot of ice activity here, but normally they play ball because they have to answer to Greg Abbott. But a couple weeks ago, they deemed ICE unconstitutional here, and they said they weren't going to help them at all or be a part of it.
Wow.
And that's in
That's
like,
crazy for Texas.
yeah, but it's a liberal city. I mean, we've the last like
Oh.
4 mayors we've had in Houston has been liberals.
So, like, what are you guys doing out there to like combat it at all? Anything?
We have the Tea Party of Texas, and they have like 4-person, 5-person meetings. It's not. You think you're not organized? There's no organization for this sort of thing. If I showed up at a flag wave, it would be me and the flag.
I know, and that's how it's going, dude. Like, everybody comes up with excuses. I had probably 50 people message me with excuses to the point where I just kind of got really irritated about it today. I'm just like, you guys don't fucking show up for me, kind of deal, you know?
Polybius, thanks for the $5. Zach, ting you for representing us. Minnesotan Patriots, we love you. That's Polybius. I think you know.
Thank you very much.
Chody said, just gave Zach a follow on YouTube, sir. You have a YouTube, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so after the video is
My
done,
YouTube's
we'll
pathetic, but
okay. No, well, we're gonna help you
We'll
out.
tag you in this
Yeah.
video, and it'll get you some followers on YouTube and shit,
So-
so you can start doing lives on YouTube. Also.
Right. So after the video,
Oh.
we'll do an official collaboration. So one of us will probably Tommy will send you a link on X, and you click it and accept it. And so now on the video VOD, it'll say Climatics TV, Thomas Allen, and your whatever your handle on it. So it'll all be linked together forever. So we'll share that the hours,
Nice.
like the hours. If you need hours or whatever you need, you'll get it.
yeah, I think I just passed 1,000 subs on YouTube.
Oh,
but
nice, nice.
Everybody's throttled me and demonetized me and
Oh.
everything I could. Yeah.
Hey.
Well, you have to watch specific words on YouTube. Like, yeah, there's certain words
Well,
that you
even
don't
my
really want to
fight.
say on YouTube. Like the F slur, not fuck, but you know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the R word and the T word, like certain things won't fly on YouTube.
They're very
Our word
particular.
as in Tim Walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one right there.
You can't.
That one right there.
If you say that in a derogatory manner, you could. It's like a crapshoot because it's like an AI detection system. It's bullshit.
Well, and that's what
I don't
everybody
ever
doesn't
risk it.
realize.
It's hard.
Like,
It's hard to risk it when you see that YouTube check and you're like, ooh, yeah, I cannot say that for a comma.
well, well, for sure. Like, and that's when I'm starting to experience. Like, it's not worth it. Like, I was staying true to myself, but I can still stay true to myself and stay within some guidelines.
There's video editing. There's video editing you can do where you can just put like a beep or a blur in the editing process and still get the point across. Everybody knows that the word was fuck, but you put a beep. So,
Right.
you know, so Greg, here's Ground Zero. He's a friend of ours. Oh, Tommy's. Zach, you should come down to Portland and join us.
Yeah.
It's
After
gonna
his
happen.
court stuff, I think he's gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll.
It's gonna happen.
we-
If my court thing was done, I would already been there.
Oh, so you're
I
on
would
this?
already been there.
Are you on the same kind of you can't leave Minnesota?
No, it's
Oh.
just I'm just that kind of freaking weirdo like that. I'm just like I don't like shit hanging over my head like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think we wanted to ask you, how long have you been going to these IRL protests, and what originally made you go, "Fuck this, I'm going out there"?
Yeah.
Um,
What was your first protest? Yeah.
My first protest technically was probably right around the January 15th. Well, no, technically the first protest I went to was the 27th when I had to defend myself. And then I think I went back and started protesting again 2 weeks later. After that.
Wait. The first protest you ever went to, you got into a fist fight?
He had to
That's
protect himself.
crazy. That's
So-
insane.
That's myself.
It's basically the exact same situation as Me,
That's crazy.
you know, the first time I went out there, they got violent, you know,
Every time.
and it's
Well, you both
Yeah.
you both have what they would call triggering tones.
Oh yeah, we're
There's
just
no other
labeled
way.
the bad guys.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
labeled the antagonizers for just being
Well,
out there.
I mean,
Yep.
I'm fighting right now with the. I keep getting called Nazi, and I'm Jewish, so being getting called a Nazi for me is like you don't even know what you're saying.
Right.
If we were all Nazis, there wouldn't be anybody on the other side because we would be Nazis and we would have already handled that shit. Well, we
Okay, hey Zach, where can people go to donate for you?
My link bio will give you all the other options, but I'm on everything right now. I've done everything possible except GoFundMe because I got taken down right away. Within
Yeah,
like a day or
you
two, I
got to do
think.
gifts and go.
Yep,
Here.
I got to give some go, but that got like 11K almost and kind of flatlined or and
So we'll do
10,000
this.
something.
I'm gonna put your Twitter. You have a link tree, right? So I'm gonna put your Twitter up.
No, it's not because they got my link tree banned too, dude.
How the hell do they? That's crazy,
Hold-
man.
hold-
See,
wait.
they're a lot crazier out there.
OnlyFans
They have
whores use
destroyed
Linktree. What the fuck?
On any level, they have destroyed it, and I just keep plowing through their obstacles that they throw my way.
Why?
We have to.
But if I let them win, like then no one else fucking stands. And that's what nobody
if I
gets.
quit now, they
They're like-
win. No one will ever confidently protest on our side again.
I was ready.
I stop. In drifting, when you're in doubt, you throttle out. If there's ever a time where you're like, I don't know what to do, you put that pedal to the floor and you push through. And that's exactly what we have to do. I know everybody's scared. No one wants to stand up. I need you guys to back me either silently with donations or with phone calls or however you can. However I ask, that's behind the scenes because it's important. And
Yep.
we have to start standing up to this. We cannot just coward and let them win. And it just so happens I hate losing more than I like winning. So they picked the wrong guy to throw around and abuse and assault very wrongfully. Please donate if you can. My link's in bio. If you can't click it, send me a DM.
So your
Alright.
links are in your X, right?
And I just,
Yeah,
hold on.
X.
So I
Dude,
just put.
I can't even. They can't even click my link in my Instagram.
Oh, what the hell?
That's
That's
crazy.
So-
how much they got me messed
so-
up.
so
it's
you-
a matrix for me.
You can't see it on the screen, but right to the left of your head is your Twitter handle right now, so everybody can go follow you, and we will
Yeah.
we will make sure. So it takes YouTube like sometimes like a day, 24 hours to calculate everything. So once that's done tomorrow,
Yeah,
we're gonna
good,
send you a Cash App or whatever you got. No questions, just a donation. Pam with a $50 super chat. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that.
Thank you, Pam.
DSTX.
God bless Pam.
God bless
That's
No
you.
Pam.
questions.
Hey,
No questions.
Tommy?
Just a donation.
I got a question for you, homie. When did you
Yeah.
start saying God bless ice?
The first night I was out there.
Fuck yes.
The first
dude.
night I was out there. Like it gives me the chills because it's the first time I went out there. Like it was right after Charlie passed away or was brutally killed, you know, and I went out there just to see what it was like. And at that time, it was a lot more people, you know, and it was like daytime when I got there.
Wait,
And
back up. So they were protesting for Charlie?
no, they were protesting at the ICE facility against ICE, you know.
So
Like
this was when
they're saying-
Charlie died?
This was like, it was literally like maybe a few days after he passed away. Yeah.
What?
Is when I started. Yeah. Is when I went out there. And like I had went out there before just riding by on a scooter and shit, you know, but I never stopped. But after they did what they did to Charlie, that's when I went out there in all my MAGA gear, you know, and I seen Richard, the fucking idiot Richard that's always out there. He was burning a flag. And I said, if you hate this country so much, you hate that flag, then what the fuck are you doing here? You know, and that's when they just swarmed me, bro. They just was on me. There were radicals and then that night, whenever I was leaving, they stole my hat, you know, and burned it on live stream. You know, that was my first night out there. and then it was my second night. I skipped the next day and I went the night after that. And that's the night that that dude attacked me in front of ICE, like repeatedly over and over. And I had to knock him down, you know, and it just, that's when everything opened up, you know, like all this shit started down here.
That's the viral video of you knocking that guy over.
Yeah, the one from like the ICE facility. Yeah, that was, that was my second night ever out there. And I was like, after the first night, I was super passionate, bro, because I think it was the first night there was this little Mexican dude who was harassing me and was talking hella crazy to me the whole night. And he was like, I'm an illegal, and what the fuck are you gonna do about it? Woo, woo, woo. And I was like, oh, you're an illegal, watch this. And I walked over to ICE and I yelled at him. I was like, hey, this motherfucker just admitted that he's illegal. Come and get his ass, you know? And literally, bro, it had to have been a coincidence because I guess he did some shit the night before and he wasn't illegal. But they came out like 2 or 3 minutes later, bro, thick as fuck, and came running and snatched him up. And I was jumping around. I was like, that's the fucking illegal. There's a clip of it, bro, on my X. There's a clip of it. I was pumped, bro. And that was my first day out there, and ever since then I haven't stopped, you know. I'm not gonna let them scare me away, bro.
We got a few questions. Polybius, thank you so much for the $5. Tell everyone how the libtards maybe you lose your job.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
So I started filming like how the Somalians have affected my my stores around, and just the Walmart experience alone. And they had like the aisles blocked with carts and shit, and I asked them to move it, and then they move it my way again, and it basically popped off from there. I made videos just kind of talking shit, and they started attacking my employer and just leaving false reviews that I was racist and this and that, and they backpedaled real quick from a couple weeks prior, telling me that my First Amendment's my First Amendment, and work and personal is separate. Yeah, they instantly backpedaled on that once they got 5 reviews.
Oh wow! Here, a few other ones. Polly, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Why do you have a passion to go out there, Zach? Why do you keep going out there? We heard why you originally did.
No one else will. No one else does. No one else will. It's brave soldiers like me and Tommy that will change the world one person at a time. If we show them that we can get out there and we can stand up to it, they will believe in us. They will believe in themselves that they can do it as well.
Yeah, I love all you guys, and the best thing I can do is make videos and cover it. And my city doesn't have this going on, but it's still the United States. And while that's the case, I care about y'all's city. I really do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Other worldly 420.
Just being
much
out
respect.
there every night and getting more and more people out. That's the goal, going out and showing people that it's possible, going out and getting it spread out, not just in our cities, but all these cities that are being radicalized, that we need more patriots to get up, get out and do what's necessary. Otherwise we're all going to be fucked.
Hell yeah. Otherworldly, thank you so much for the $10. Much respect, stand strong, and stay safe, brothers. And then we got a big one, guys. Emmy3365. Thank you so much for the $100 super chat. God bless you.
Thank you.
Go.
God bless you all. God bless America. God bless the world. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's hard to be mad about Iran when you turn on the news and you see the people there dancing in they went from Death to America to doing the fucking MAGA dance. It's hard to.
Isn't that wild?
That's crazy. Thank you so much, Emmy. We love you.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, like, a lot of my messages of like people reaching out and just thanking me and like telling me that I've inspired them to go out and locally protest and stuff like that. That keeps me going too. I'll be completely honest, because Tommy, I don't know if you've had to experience the amount of stuff that I have, but it's impossible to wake up every day with like a good, we're gonna get at it today, you got everything possible piling against you, and you are just fighting through it every single day.
I see.
Yeah, it's a fact. We're going through pretty much that. I had to quit my job. We got our house doxxed, our car destroyed, my car destroyed.
I watched.
They call the DA. They send the DA all kinds of videos like I'm going to get in trouble. Trying to get me in trouble. For me, peace, like doing what I'm allowed to do, doing the First Amendment, my First Amendment rights, and going and counter protesting these idiots. And it's pretty much like a mirrored situation, just different cities. We're dealing
Yeah.
with the same radical left, the same radical idiots.
That's a good question. Danny Rebel had, does Zach encounter a lot of Antifa, like actual Antifa members? How do you know
How do you decipher that?
if they're in black bloc, if they're coordinated, if
I guess I haven't then, because I see these people as, besides the original group, they organize and communicate so well. I want to give them that compliment. They deserve that respect. But yeah, I don't think I've really seen anything like that yet.
You don't see the
I've seen a
black
couple
bloc out
Black
there.
Panthers. I've seen a couple of Black Panthers. I know that.
Do you have to deal with them burning the American flag? Because in Portland, they do that shit every fucking night, multiple times, and I'm like ready to buy a plane ticket. Like during my streams, like I did that guy Richard we always talk about, the old man, he literally stands there with an upside down American flag on the property of the ice building with it burning.
That is so disgusting.
Yeah, he's a filth.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's like not all there in the head, and the left absolutely use him for their agenda. They use his disability. He's been doing the same thing with them since before 2016. He in the 2016 through 20 riots, he caused like over $157,000 in damage in Portland.
Jesus.
Like they put him at the front of the line. Or like, here, Richard, destroy. That way they don't get in trouble. He does. That's Antifa out here. They're different now than they were in 2016, but you can still tell them apart from the others.
I have the video.
I'll tell you guys what. This is a list of all of their little events for this month. I mean, they got this shit kind of dialed. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's crazy.
What the hell? That many? What
This can't even be half of what is actually out there. I know there's at least double this amount of events going on in Minnesota right now.
Damn! Thank you, Ginger Shepherd.
Nonstop. Almost every day there's something.
What kind of fighting training do you have, Zach?
I gotta come out there, bro. I gotta come out there with you.
You have no fighting training?
I have no fighting training at all.
No, just growing up.
Streetwise, just a streetwise motherfucker.
Yeah, I had a 4-year-older brother that didn't like to lose against me in sports, and he made sure that I felt it every time that he lost.
Yeah. My little brother, bro, I used to fuck my little brother up growing up, and now that motherfucker's one tough little bastard, bro. So you need that. When you grow up with brothers, you need that shit because it makes you into a man. It makes you into who you become. Like brother and brother rivalry, bro, is a good thing. Like if it's not super extreme, but I was the first person to ever knock my little brother unconscious at the skate park.
Okay.
All right. Like you need your brothers for that kind of shit.
Okay. Ginger Shepherd, thank you for the $10. That was her question about the fighting.
Real or what?
So this is a video.
Thank you for the 10 gifts memberships. And then Pendleton Randy said 3 great patriots on screen right now. Love you guys. $10 super chat.
Thank you.
Awesome. And Rock
Country, Tommy, make us some emojis, brother. Thank you, bro. I'm
gonna help him. Yeah. So
President Trump, if you burn the American flag. Yes.
Okay. So this is Zach. I won't bore you with the audio. This is a video I made, but I just wanted to show you what we're talking about. Don't worry about the audio. Just Trump saying that if you burn the flag, but there's Richard. That's the guy we're talking about. So this is the scenes outside of Portland. It's not just pictures. This is some video. Let me see if I can get to the. There we go. Here we go.
That's what he does. Yeah. That's what he does. It's disgusting.
Like seriously, like that corner of the building, that's the ice building right there. That's the ice building. That's how close they are. Like what the
Yeah.
That is
I've seen
insane.
them. I've seen them burning the American flag, and the ICE agents come out and stopped them. I only seen it one time, but they did do it once. But I mean, they don't have the staffing to do that shit every single time they burn an American flag because it happens so much.
Wow.
It's crazy.
So they
We was at a pro-America rally the other day, and Antifa showed up and tried to burn a flag, and that shit didn't happen. They got that shit out of his hand quick.
the scene was literally Iranian Americans not protesting, celebrating. And Antifa shows up and tries to burn a fucking flag.
It's kind of funny you bring this up because the only time that I've seen American flag burn was at the Renee Good site, and they chased him. They're like, "What the hell are you doing?" And they chased him out. They chased him to his car. They're his own people. Yeah, his own people. It was all over online. I think I actually did a video on it.
I wish
they
I was
were talking mad shit.
I wish I was joking when I say this happens multiple times every week, if not every night.
Shocking. I think you're dealing with like a different element, like because you wouldn't see that out here. You know,
Tommy, if I gotta house you for a few days, you can stay at my house, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. That would be epic. We should plan something soon.
Yeah, I'll pick you up from the airport. I'll take care of you for a week.
Robin R says, Zach,
hell yeah, bro.
Zach, my dad was here today and wants to attend a peaceful protest with you. Proud of you for standing up for beliefs. Robin Marie. Thank you, Robin, for the $5.
I'm gonna try to get. We're gonna try to do. We're trying to get like a weekly Stillwater protest on Sundays so people can actually show up. So
do y'all do?
Tuned.
I know you call it a protest, but do y'all ever do any like flag waves?
That's what we basically.
Oh, okay, that's what basically a rally.
Yeah, we're trying to do more of those pro-America flag wave rallies.
So you post where you're going to be, right? So people can attend. I mean, you're in a weird situation. Like in Portland, everybody knows to go to the fucking ICE building every damn day. You're in a situation where you show up and you're like, "Fuck, am I going to be the only one?"
I know I'm going to be the only one.
That sucks.
No, I honestly, it kind of just depends, man. I just go with the flow every day. I'm looking at their schedules. I'm kind of just scoping things out and seeing the places, and I'm trying to get to every one of their protests because I do want to give them a voice, but they don't want to talk half the time. I don't know if you have that same experience where you actually try to get them to talk and it goes nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell when if you walk up to somebody and try to talk to them, you can tell right away whether they're going to have a conversation with you or not.
There are a few
there's a few. I just match that energy that they give me. So, there are times it ends up in yelling.
Tommy, there are a few like Sandy, that'll sit there and have a conversation with you. But then they do this thing, Zach, where they question bomb you and they ask you the same retarded question over and over and over again. And then
somebody else comes in and they bomb you.
And you get one word and they ask it again. You get one word and they ask it again. That's their way of dealing. That's how you'll run off.
Yep.
Because they don't have anything beyond their talking points.
It's overloaded. It's
right.
Sensory.
Yeah. It's absolutely wild that the most normal person that can have like a normal conversation with me out there is a man pretending to be a woman in a dog mask, bro. Like it's wild. Like Sandy, he thinks he's a woman and he wears like one of those pup face dog masks, but he's always respectful and he completely condemns the killing of Charlie Kirk. Yeah, he's like right on the edge, bro, because he don't agree with a lot of the shit they say, and he doesn't agree with some of our shit, but he's like right on the edge.
And so
I always try to have conversations with
him. And honestly,
you have to. You have to.
Honestly, Sandy's the only person that you talk to that I don't think is going to attack you. You know what I mean?
No, definitely not. I can make dog jokes, clown around, like, "Hey, there's a fire hydrant over there if you need to pee," and he'll laugh about it and shit. You know what I mean? So he has like were
you telling him that Muslims hate dogs? Were you telling him?
We were like, the Muslims hate dogs. I know you know that, right? If the Muslims take over, then if the Islams take over, you're kind of fucked either way, right? You're gay and you're a dog, bro. So you're gonna be one of the first people gone.
No, Danny Rebel says don't forget about Don't forget about the women
Yeah.
pretending to be men. Yeah, there's a lot of those too. There's a
They're
lot.
terrifying,
Oh, yeah.
dog.
There's a lot of women out there that resemble the like Jonathan Taylor Thomas or something. They all look like Harry Potter.
I love when you go to like the stores and you'll blow a whistle and like fucking 5 random people will just come to each corner. Beep, 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 beep. And you're like, you retard. It's
I don't know who this
so
is.
funny, dude.
Who?
Bro,
What's-
if you come out here as soon as possible because they are starting to send out like newsletters and stuff on me, and you won't have that opportunity here in a few weeks. So
Hey, you know, me and you together out there would be epic.
honestly, it would kill the internet. It would kill the internet.
It would be fucking epic,
It
bro.
would
Hey,
kill
they
the
would
internet.
try to, bro. You think that? Have you been attacked a lot by people out there? Like, what are
Yeah.
the, like what?
I had a fucking
Yeah,
guy
well, I
nailed me in
know
the-
that.
Did you see the old guy that bent his cane smacking my leg?
Oh no, I didn't see that video.
Dude, the bruise was like this big from it. He smoked
Oh
my leg.
god.
I went like this, so I go, "Oh, you want to come over here and take a selfie with me?" And all of a sudden, I got whacked. I mean, obviously, it's like a metal cane, but he bent his cane and everything.
Wow.
And then I went over to
That's
the
crazy.
cop. I walk over to a cop and I'm like, "Hey, man, I just got assaulted. You gotta do this report." And he's like, "No, you can go. You gotta go call the police." Like, okay.
Yeah, bro, I got jumped by like 10 of them out here in front of 4 or 5 cops. They watched them beat me over the head and throw rocks at me and didn't do a fucking thing. I had to get, if they would have knocked me down, Zach, bro, if they would have knocked me down, I would have been fucked. So I just covered my head, held my phone, and pushed my way towards the cops. They didn't come from behind so like a lot of these cops out here are absolutely pathetic, bro. So, and I'm sure it seems like it might even be worse there. Like, have you encountered any decent cops that are like, you know, maybe off camera or like, bro, keep doing what you're doing, you know? Because I've had that experience here where I've had a lot of the cops that are like, hey, we support what you're doing. We just can't say it when you're on camera. You know what I mean?
Tonight I finally did, and he doesn't want me to share a conversation, but yeah, I'm changing my game plan up because of my talk with him. And I don't know if you guys like, I don't know how you started and where your game plan really was with it, but I just wanted to get enough platform to be able to just talk and have conversations like this and try to make change. But that doesn't happen unless you get a platform. So most people are like frustrated with how unprofessional and how much swearing I do. They don't understand like that is a part of me rage baiting these people and clickbaiting, and there's a method to my madness, and
Grabbing attention, grabbing the attention.
I said
is
tone
what you're doing.
policing.
It's the only way to grab, because that's how I start. That's how I start. It gives me the chills, bro. That's how I started out. I would say anything and everything I wanted on X, you know, and they don't like it, and it catches attention, and it brought a lot more attention than I ever thought possible, you know. And you're exactly right, you know. You're exactly right. And now that we've got their attention, I've slowed down and cut back, and I'm trying to be more PG-13 and have more conversations. You know, that's why I want to go more places than just ICE, because ICE, those people are the same people, and I can't go within 200 feet of it anyways. So at this point, it's just a bothersome for the neighbors, and so I want to start focusing my attention on other shit. You know what I mean?
they
Mhm.
tried
Like
doing the
coming to
same thing
visit
they did
you.
to me. Then they tried doing the same thing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They gave me 12 months probation, and I can't be within 200 feet of ICE for 12 months, but I should be able to get off in 6
Mhm.
months if I do good. You know what I mean? But I didn't get an assault charge. They dismissed the assault and the other disorderly conduct, and I just pled to disorderly, and I could get that taken off my record. So it sucks, but I would have never gotten a fair trial out here. You know, they had way too much. People out here are way too liberal, and they already hate me, bro. I have
Yeah.
more haters in this town than any.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, I feel that, bro.
So,
I feel that.
Polly, thank you for the $5. How do you feel about the DFL party being involved in the anti-ICE protest? Do you feel they are responsible for the deaths?
Me or him?
You.
Yeah.
I think they play a part. You know what's more concerning is these senators and stuff that are showing up and being a part of these anti-ICE protests, like, and no one wants to talk about it. It's quite concerning. Like,
Hey, have you had any dealings with that Mercado media guy out there?
well, yeah, he despises me. I'm his arch nemesis.
Tell us about that. Tell whatever you want to say about that. Go.
There's not much to say about it other than my presence clearly really bothers the guy. He just sits and talks shit about how tall I am and how he's a veteran and hates Trump. His thing, I actually tried talking to him and I asked him why he hated Trump, and because he threw the paper towels or the tissues or whatever is his excuse. And it's pathetic. It's so pathetic.
That doesn't even. Oh, somebody's asking, what is DFL?
Mercado's an idiot.
He really
is. He's like bottom of the barrel leftist, like propagandist, basically. Did you see all the videos of him chasing around ICE and harassing ICE and shit? Like,
oh yeah, he was my. I was literally I learn everything from watching their pages. Like, my strategies come from their strategies. Mm-hmm. Everything that they do, I focus on it, and I do exactly what they're doing to them. And it's just it tears them apart. It really does. It's worked in every way. I'm starting to have people show up at protests with signs about me.
You'll have posters, stickers, fucking internet memes. You'll have everything about you, bro. Mm-hmm. They'll spend all kinds of money to put out propaganda against you for their left wing buddies, And
it's never truthful.
They put like wanted posters on the utility poles of all their faces and doxed all of them.
Yeah, they doxed my car and put assault or something, and it'd be a shame if somebody hurt his car if you see it or something. And
I think that was
they have some computer system thing that they can, when they have an interaction with us, they can add us to it and say where it happened and send a picture. It's pretty crazy, bro. It's pretty crazy. They put us in databases, basically.
I have they have an app called Resist too. It's actually quite intricate. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, is that Resist app. They have it out here too.
I wanna base my app off of that app because it's a great app.
And I think they use Signal Chat a lot too to coordinate.
I'm sure we got people. I'm sure there's plenty of patriots and supporters that are good on computers that could help us make an app like that.
But why haven't they? I've asked, I've begged for people to help me, man. And just like people are like, oh, you need help? Here's a $5,000. You give me $5,000. I'm like, oh.
There's people that have extra time on their hands that would do it just for the cause, I guarantee.
Well, we need to find that person.
We will. We'll make a post about it. We'll reclip this and post it. Anybody that knows how to do that kind of stuff, computer shit, because not me, right? I'm barely figuring this shit out still. But I'm sure we have plenty of. I'm 37.
Okay, awesome. I'm 37 in a couple months, so
you guys.
I just barely started this internet. Like,
you guys are so young.
There, bro, it wasn't with the phone. It wasn't for anything like that. It was just to go out there and see what was happening, bro. And it turned into something that it honestly has changed I know it probably is the same with you. It's changed my life in a lot of bad ways, like for my family and for like our situation. But then at the same time, I've gained a lot of positivity, a lot of great things like new friends, you know what I mean? A new cause. Just there's so much positive that came out of it with the negative.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 100%.
You guys are so young.
Most negative things.
Well, my wife got attacked while I was out at ICE one night, and I don't know for sure if it was related, but earlier in the chat, whenever I was at ICE, somebody literally said, "You better go home to your wife. She's in danger," or something like that. And then literally, like, not even 2 hours later, I'm getting a call from my wife, and she's like the most freaked out I've ever heard her in my life. And she said she just got attacked by some drunk dude out here by our house walking my dog. And thankfully, I have Ghostface, my brother from another mother. We got there from ICE to my house within a minute, and we were able to stop them and you know, run them off, pretty well. And but my house, my address being doxxed and threatening my wife, my dog, and me, like having to go to court for defending myself and having to take a stupid ass plea deal for defending myself just to get it over with, because I've been fighting it for 5 fucking months, and they just keep delaying it and delaying it and delaying it,
I'm still confused, dude. I'm still Tommy. I really don't understand. They were protesting ICE when Charlie got killed.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand that, dude.
Thank you, Bryce.
Understand that.
Yeah, they've been protesting at ICE. They've been protesting at ICE for like over a year at this point, every single day.
What happened?
They don't think ICE is, they hate ICE. They think ICE is unconstitutionally arresting people and all this. Like it's just big virtue signaling, is what it is. It's all these virtue signaling leftists out here. Mm-hmm. They all get together and they got that mob mentality, group mentality, and it's destroying this city. It is powerful, bro. When I got attacked at the protest, it was supposed to be a protest for doctors and nurses, and there was like probably 2,000 people there. They covered the entire park, bro, and they were violent as fuck. They threw a rock at me. It had to have been like this big, bro. If that rock would have hit me in the head, I'd probably still be in the hospital. It would have fucked me up, It would have fucked me up bad. And that's what's happening out here more and more and more, It's
because nobody's standing up to it. They can get away with it. The police are allowing it. The government's allowing it. So then they feel empowerment from that movement. Mm-hmm. And I honestly think this is therapy to these fucking people, man. It is therapy to people.
Well, we lost one.
I think so too.
Hey, I gotta get these super chats.
They've admitted it to me a couple times, and it's sad. Like, what it says to me is these people just want or need better friends. They need better mentorship. They need
fathers.
People. Yes, fathers and credible news fucking sources.
Right.
Yep. Support independent journalism. Yeah.
So Bryce, thank you so much. Zach, keep doing you, man. Let the haters hate. It only means you're doing it right. Thank you for the $10. Mikey Griffith, thank you for the $10. March 28th, Southwest. I don't know what FI is. Second, No Kings, first Rumble X Live. Check my X post later. Tell me what I'm missing gear wise. I'm going in the middle this time. Tommy inspired. Thanks for the inspiration. Hey, thank you, Mike. Be careful, bro. And then, sorry, guys.
Yeah, be careful.
Ghostface, what's up, bro? $5. When can Climatics and Zach come to Portland? We will set up a Patriot weekend for you guys. Let's make it happen. I think sometime between now and the beginning of summer, we're planning a trip there. I'm gonna go. I want to go. So it's very soon. Very soon we will coordinate with everybody and get a big Patriot weekend where there's like 20, 30 of us out there.
I'll know a lot more by the end of this month on how like the future looks here soon. So
sweet. Yeah. And then finally, Ed Eagle. What's up, Ed Eagle? You're a rock star.
I want to come there before that though.
Yeah. Zach, did you ever
think you would have a rubber thing thrown at you at a protest in your lifetime? You had. Okay, so tell us about that.
Multiple.
Yeah, go ahead, answer that.
Yeah, I guess I got the freaking left so riled up that they're throwing $40 rubber, actually $40 to $60 rubber dildos at me, and I got. I went back.
I did not know that. What?
Wait, I went back and I picked up like 3 off the ground. And I had an ICE agent come after me because, I stopped at a stop sign and I got out and grabbed these dildos off the ground that they're throwing at me.
Wait, did you have
It's
did you
so
have gloves on? Did you have gloves
what?
on?
Yeah, and then I
Hey,
went. What?
Did you
I
have,
went to
hopefully
DeWalt
they
Farmers.
weren't used.
yeah, hopefully they weren't
Well,
you.
I dishwashed them. They're good now. And then I went to DeWalt Farmers protest not too long ago, and a guy came over and he handed me one, and then another one threw one at me. So
What
I
the fuck? Do they just get these things donated to use against you now, or what?
that's honestly
That's
like
crazy.
those are expensive. They're the ones that have the nice suction cups on there. I had the little and big on them, bro.
I watched Zach X live picking up the dildos. I watched the
Dude.
dildo day. Everybody here knows exactly what the hell. Everybody here watched
Yeah.
it. That's fucking hilarious.
That shit's funny as hell, bro.
You
Yeah,
guys
that
are
shirt-
funny.
That's
That shirt's gonna be the shirt that actually is. They put the picture of the dildo in midair coming at me on a
Chris,
shirt, and that one's gonna pop off. I feel.
Christine, thank you so much for the Cash App. We'll make sure we add that
Thank
to
you.
the total. $20. You're awesome.
so. How often is the ice facility like popping out there at this point? Do you go to
Every
the
day.
ice facility a lot?
Every day there's somebody there. Every day. So I guess they got a station out there right now that you know what? I actually respect them for this. I don't know if you guys have ever been released from jail and it's like fucking cold as shit. I didn't until, not too long ago. But they're releasing these illegals or illegals or whoever they are into some brutal conditions. So there's people stationed out there all day and all night at all times, and there's usually 4 or 5 protesters there. Yeah, they're hardcore. I'll give them that. They've
Yeah.
showed up.
Ed Eagle says the super chat would not let him say dildo.
Can you go in front of other ice buildings?
I didn't want to say it. Oh, in the chat.
Have you
Super chat would not let me say. That's funny.
I know you've been concentrated there in your Stillwater, right? I put the background of your city on the thing here. Have you been to the?
Oh, shit.
Have you been
That's
to?
Stillwater?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm here right now. Yeah.
Have you been to other? I know you're planning on going, but have you been to other places, other states, for any protests?
No, there's so many in Minnesota right now. Like, I just want to make my presence known, and then I'll honestly once this case is settled, I plan to fully travel. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna be tough.
Well, a lot of the people will help fund trip.
Yeah.
They will.
I think I'm gonna make a give send go tonight to get try to get funding to come out there to see you like
You should.
by the end of the month.
Yeah, you should by the end of the month. Yeah, that'd be tight. Like I said, dude,
That
you
would
don't
be
gotta worry
that
about.
would be
You got-
sick.
You have nothing to worry about besides the plane ticket, essentially.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
food money because we gotta eat,
Oh yeah,
bro.
food. Yeah,
You know,
food money. Yeah,
We
my
gotta,
bad.
but I might bring like Tinkerton with me or somebody for security because Tinkerton does pretty damn good.
Okay.
You know?
Oh yeah,
All right.
we have a mechanical duck named Tinkerton who pulls security.
I don't understand. I'll have to check it out.
They definitely have. It's almost like a cast of specific characters out there. We got a Richard. We got a Spider. We got a Mace Face. We got a Pam Tifa. I don't even know if you know who that is, but
We're doing the same shit out here. We're giving them nicknames.
Yeah.
They're characters
Yeah.
in our play.
Yeah, it's great. You guys should see this shirt that I'm having that somebody's making for me that has all the Patriots on it, all of us Patriots that's out there all the time. And
Man.
it's gonna be pretty sick, bro.
That is sick.
yeah, Tommy's a foodie.
Pam Shaft, thank you for the $10. Tommy allowed to go to other ice buildings other than Portland? I don't think so. I think it says that it's just I have to stay away from all ice buildings.
What Barry? What?
So what was their reasoning on that?
Because the DA, I guess the DA has like 75 more than 75 cases of shit happening out there at the ice facility, and he's trying to basically just keep everybody away from it, and so he wouldn't allow me to take the deal. So what we did was a civil compromise for the assault, And in that deal, they dismissed the other disorderly, and they convicted me of guilty of one disorderly. And he gave me 12 months of probation instead of 18, and 40 hours of community service instead of 80. But he kept all the other conditions on, like I can't go within 200 feet, or I think they might have even changed it to something different than 200 feet. I'm waiting for my lawyer to send me the copy of it to see exactly what the conditions say so that I don't violate them.
I don't think,
But I should be
think
done with
so.
that within 6 months. And the ICE facility down here is played out. Even if I could go within 200 feet, it's pretty dead most of the time. So I need to focus on other shit, you know?
But
Do
yeah,
they have a lot of no king shit going on?
On March 28th, they're having a huge No Kings protest here. Like it's going to be huge.
They're
When they
so
have the No
stupid.
Kings, it's absolutely massive.
let me ask you a question, Zach. Do you think if Donald Trump was a king, he would allow his kingdom to rise against him and march through the streets calling for his head? How long do you think that would last with, say, I don't know, King Arthur?
I think it's crazy that they could resemble a king to this guy that gives up his pay.
I actually wish Trump would be king for like 2 weeks. Like actually be a fucking
Honestly-
dictator,
honestly-
ruler, fascist, fuck you for 2 weeks.
He should, because he should show how that
Right.
he
Yeah.
could change things. He could do this. He could do that. But no.
But he
And,
don't. He's not a fascist. He's not a king.
Mhm.
He's one of the greatest presidents of our lifetime. That's for sure.
Oh, easily of our
And I saw today
Yeah.
they were out in the streets asking the people who's better for women's rights, the Trump administration or the Iranian regime. Hey, well, guess which one they chose?
Leftists are gonna choose Iran because they're actually like brain dead.
That we should take them there right now. Then
Yeah.
they should have to go.
They're only saying that to virtue signal. They're only saying it to virtue signal. They know damn right in their hearts that that's not the case, bro.
Tell anybody that feels that way to come to my town and go for a taxi ride with a Somalian and tell me how they feel, because they hate women. I've actually heard it in a couple of Ubers myself. And you ask them about them and they literally just hate women for no reason. It's like, what did they do?
Dude,
Like,
I see videos on X of the most disgusting shit in Islamic regimes, like women, like if they wear the wrong clothes, they'll beat the shit out of them, like any little thing, because they don't consider them equal by any means. And American liberal white women and their cuck boyfriends and husbands want to virtue signal so hard that they're willing to ignore that shit, and it's just mind-boggling.
it's insane because they fought for voting, they fought for driving, they fought for so many years to get equals, and it's going to not be equal if they keep at this pace.
Yep. Exactly.
Like,
That's exactly the point. That's exactly a good ass point.
Do you guys think that they realize how much all the patriots hold back with them?
Say that again. You broke up.
$10. Sorry, $10 probably only buys a short banana. Thank you, bro.
No, I was saying, do you think that they realize how much you guys or all the patriots hold back with them? Because if y'all really wanted to solve this, you could solve this shit in 20 minutes.
They have no clue.
You know what I
They
mean,
don't
right?
want a civil war
Everybody
like that.
knows what I mean, right? Everybody knows.
They
They
have
don't
no
want a
clue.
civil war like that. Liberals would have, yeah. They wouldn't have a chance.
I mean, so I was in the army from 1995 to I'm old. I'm 10 years older than both of you. So I was in the army from 1990.
Old ass.
Yeah, I'm about to be 48 in June. So 1995 till 2003, I was in the army, and I come from a world where if the flag scrapes the ground for a millisecond, 20 people lose their fucking minds. So this
They will fucking snap.
So the idea of burning an upside down American flag and everybody just stands around like boggles my fucking mind. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I would
The
go
world has
crazy.
to-
You have such a point there because it makes me not even want to bring a flag around because people in the comments like, "Oh my god, you touched the flag in the ground." I have 5 things in my freaking hand. I'm trying to give you a video, and no
Yeah.
one understands. Like this shit. I don't know about you, man, but if you have anything in your hands out there, you are at a disadvantage.
Oh, 100%. And I always have my phone. That's the thing. I have a phone and a megaphone, and it's hard. You know. That's why you got to have
Get that.
somebody with you, bro. That's why you got to
Yeah.
have somebody with you. Well, at least me out here, I'm an active target. Like when we did the Salem High School walkout thing, like those students were coming at us, but they were passing the other people that were with me, and they were like, "No, get him, get him." Like
No
they were
way.
trying to get to me. Like I'm an active target out here because everybody's always like talking shit and posting shit about me online and saying all kinds of random shit, you know, because I say shit that they don't like, you know. So
Right.
out here, I'm like an active target. Like if they get me, then they're gonna be all like happy, you know. Whoever gets at me is gonna be rewarded with them, is what it
Oh,
seems like. You know what I mean?
Tommy, can you read this one?
Greetings, Clyde, Tommy, and Zach. Nice boxing skills, Zach. Tony P with the $100 super chat. Let's go.
Tony P is a regular in my chat. He was a professional boxer in his younger days. So him saying that to you, hell,
You're a patriot.
he's a huge patriot. Tony P
Yeah.
is a rock star. He's
That deserves a flag
America,
wave right
baby. Yes, sir. I love it. Oh shit. Let's see. Waving
guess
in
what-
the wind.
What do you feel is your weakest link right now? Like, is it your online like getting attacked? Is it in person? Because I feel like their online presence is 500 stronger than in person. We're battling
like-
a visible war.
I just ignore the trolls online. Like there's always gonna be trolls online, and like I don't give a fuck what you have to say online. With me, it's every time I go to a protest, every time I go to counter protest one of these radical protests, like that's my weakest link, you know, is the in-person shit, because they're trying to cause me bodily harm, or they're trying to cause me to go back to jail for defending myself, because they know that that's how the police will react out here. You know, not all of them, you know, some of these, I'm saying a lot of these cops out here know me, and, you know, they're like, you could tell which ones support and which ones don't just by the way they talk to you. You know what I mean? And I got a lot of respect from a lot of these cops out here. But if the cops show up that don't know us, you know, it's any little thing they're looking for to take me to jail, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know you could get disorderly for swearing loudly. That's crazy.
I got disorderly for being in the street when the whole fucking street was full of people.
And you
know?
got singled out.
and it's on video. Everything's on
It's
like
on video. The
10
whole
people
fucking
are
street was
streaming.
full of people.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah, it was crazy.
So let's talk about that. We have no lawyers lining up to take these cases from us either. We have nothing support like that. When these ICE things popped off, I have a video of lawyers showing up like, hey, I'm here. Where do I go to protect or, you know, to help these people that need a lawyer?
For free, for nothing. Yeah, just
For
let me help
nothing.
you. Yeah, we
I'm
need more
here. I went
patriot
out of my way.
lawyers. Yeah.
We need lawyers. We need communication. We need so many things that just hasn't been figured out. And
We live in the
Hey.
most liberal places, though.
Mhm.
That's the thing. We live,
we really
at
do.
least I live in one of the most liberal cities in Oregon, you know, and so we're way outnumbered out here, you know.
Mom,
I'm sure you're the same way.
well, not only that, it's so demographic to the cities. The Twin Cities is like, I don't know, so overpopulated with the liberals that the outsiders that are all out they won't come into that. Nobody
Right,
wants to go to
right.
the cities. Everybody avoids it. Yeah, it got destroyed 6 years ago. George Floyd.
Damn.
You know, in
We
our opinion.
we have a guy in our community called King Fixer. He does. I'll send you a link to his X account. He does a lot of like meme videos and shows a lot of funny stuff from Portland. You'll laugh your ass off. It'll be great.
Hell yeah.
And
Pixar's great.
one of the other people who streams, this guy streams more than I'm awake. I don't understand how you do this. MDG Gaming, I love you, bro. What's up, guys? Your thoughts on Jake Lang messaging a minor drama?
I was gonna ask you that. I was gonna ask, like,
Oh boy.
let me start with what do you think? First, let me start with what do you think about him, that improvised explosive being thrown at him in New York, at him and his group?
It's messed up, and a couple of my friends now were in that group too, so it's completely scary. I think Jake Lang is asking for a public execution in some sort. I don't agree with 90% of what comes out of his mouth, but I respect that he was one of the first patriots to make kind of leadway for our side, I guess, is the only way I can really explain it. But yeah, this whole shit, the 15-year-old, obviously I want to see how that plays out and not just go off hearsay, but it's really concerning. And I'm glad that I announced not being his friend anymore weeks ago. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
And
No more,
he's like,
no Jake Lang protests. That's for sure, huh?
yeah, who else is there?
Yeah, we need to make our own. But a lot of people think, and he is a lot way too radical, like, and does a lot for clickbait, and like, he's America first, and he loves America,
Yep.
and he's totally against Islam, and I agree with those two things. But like you said, 90% of what he does is too extreme for me, and that's saying a lot because people call me an extremist.
Me too.
See,
I got people from England that are messaging me right now that want to talk
right.
and do a documentary with me.
Oh, nice.
Like, and
That's
Is that the
badass.
same
he,
people that
he
I'm
used to
talking
work
to?
for Vice. He used to work for
It is the same
Vice.
people. Is it Jamali?
Probably.
Jamali?
Is that how you say? Is that how you say his name?
I think so, but
That's
big
crazy.
beard and everything.
I just texted him back tonight on Signal, so probably I'll text you and we'll
Dude, that's
figure it
awesome.
out.
At least he knows his audience. He knows.
Yeah, so
Apparently, they're doing me
he
next
always,
month.
I guess they said that he covers like extremists. He's a comedian. Is he a comedian and a producer?
Did you do like a long interview with two people?
No, I haven't done it yet. I got somebody got in contact with me and said that they got a hold of her so that she can get a hold of me, because you can't message me on X unless I follow you back. I don't get the messages.
Yep.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what his name is.
Yeah, I'd have to look too, but I'm pretty sure this guy that's doing the documentary supposedly next month. I'm not getting my hopes up for it
Do
because
they call him Mo?
I don't think I can exit out of this app without exiting, right?
Is it this dude?
Yep, it is that dude on the right.
Small world.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Everybody's
Shit,
telling-
maybe I could just come up there and meet and we
Honestly,
could do it together.
Honestly, that's probably the best idea, and I'm trying to get it on the third. He said on the third day he wants to do an activity, and I'm trying to do a drift event.
That'd be sick, bro.
Oh,
Dude, it would be sick. I'll take you
hey, Zach.
Yeah, that'd be sick, bro.
Zach and
we should actually all communicate with him and try to figure that out.
In my other room, I have a whole racing sim set up.
For sure.
I got a complete racing sim
Nice.
too. Yeah, like not everybody understands that. Like, I worked my ass off. I have everything I could have ever wanted. Like, I'm literally giving up a life that most people would dream of, and it's a little sickening to think about. And it's for America. Somebody had to do it, and I don't have kids. I don't have a wife, and I know who I am. I stand on business.
And
So
that's why I'm involved so heavily in all this, because I do have a kid, and she's about to be 12, and that's a scary fucking age right now in this country. Like there's all
it's
kinds of
terrifying.
she's in middle school, and I can't even tell you all the. I'll have to tell you offline all the crap that she's already had to deal with. Like not even done with 6th grade yet. It's
honestly,
horrible. It's
I get
horrible.
stories all the time from parents now, and it tears my freaking heart. And I want to share every one of them, but at some point, it's oversharing. You know,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
it just tears
These
me
high
apart.
school.
That
What do you think about like these high school walkouts and our kids ditching school to go and be out and be radicals and be violent and and it's happening. I'm sure if it's happening here, it's happening there too.
oh, it's happening everywhere. It's
Yeah.
disgusting. Those kids need to be thrown into some kind of boot camp and
Yeah.
mentally evaluated, and they need their parents to give them extra attention.
Yep, and they need the schools to be defunded and the teachers who plan it prosecuted because they never end up peaceful. They never end out peaceful. If they come across anybody that they disagree with, it
I
gets
won't go to one.
absolutely violent.
Because
I won't go to one.
because
I
they're
don't
kids.
think I'll go to another one
Right.
either because
I've
not
seen
ne-
enough
not just because
online.
they're kids. Like it's fine that they're kids, they're teenagers, they're high schoolers. It's because they're high schoolers and they don't have no like cognitive thought to stop
That's what
themselves.
I mean by
They
kids,
have
yeah.
no emotional intelligence yet, so they get even more violent than the adults.
And they don't even know what they're mad about. They're being fed lies. It's
No.
so sad, dude.
They can't
They're
find
just looking for reasons to ditch school and act like idiots, just like we did when we were kids. I know
Right.
if I had a reason to ditch school, I looked for every reason for. You know what I
To
mean?
be a
Like
part of something too.
to be a part of something, to be an idiot, do stuff you're not supposed to do.
Like
kid shit, and that's what they're doing. These teachers and the parents and the people involved should be more aware. Like, hey. But they don't care because they're using them for their agenda.
Yep.
Well, and a lot of these people are making money off of it, and it's so sad that, like, I hate to say it, but the joke farmer and all that shit, he's literally preying off of evil right now.
Yeah. Who?
The woke farmer. You don't know who that is? Dude, you're kidding me. Well, this
Who is it?
asshat. Oh my god, I can't believe you don't know who this is. Anyways,
The
he bought a
woke
house
farmer?
in Minnesota. Yeah, he bought a house in Minnesota after he got $200K fundraising for storming the church. Remember, you don't know the storming the church with Don Lemon?
Yeah, I
and all
remember.
that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he was a part of that. I've been face to face with him one time.
Is that
He
the
smelled.
the bearded guy with the loud mouth?
Yep, bearded guy. He looks homeless. His teeth are yellow. I know my teeth aren't perfect, but I mean, at least I brush them.
At least you got teeth. Well, no, at least you have teeth, right?
Correct.
So these
Correct.
like you're not joking when you said that these people, they don't know what they're even talking about. I always say that I don't think that they could find Iran or Gaza on a blank world map. I don't think they could. They always say like from the river to the sea. They don't know what river, what sea. They don't have no
We
idea.
should bring a map and be like, "Yo, where is this country you care so much about?"
Yeah, I'll give you
Mark
100.
out Palestine on a map. Yeah.
I'll give you $5 if you can point to Gaza on a blank
You are
map, no words,
completely right.
just the borders of the country. And you don't even have to do the world. Just do like Eastern Europe and the Middle East. They'll never figure that shit out.
They wouldn't know which side to put.
No, they wouldn't. And you're completely right, because every time you ask them a question with any substance, it goes to, "Oh, well, what about Trump being a pedophile? What about this? What about the Epstein files?"
You know
Exactly. They just
It's
say the
always
same
perverted.
thing over and over. They just say the same shit over and over. And I do know the woke farmer. I thought you said the DeWalt farmer. The woke farmer, the dude with the beard, the one whose wife got arrested, and he was yelling at him. You piece of shit. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
He
He's a
moved
piece-
out
yeah.
here. He moved out here after everything got so much attention.
Oh, do you know who Travis Stolen Valor is? The guy with the bomber jacket that just got arrested by federal agents, the federal marshals in Portland.
Uh-uh. No.
Tommy, I don't even know how to begin to describe Travis. Just another agitator out there. He,
Yeah, he's a
A paid
stolen valor.
protester or no?
He said he was a rescue swimmer, but really he was just a dental tech for like not even a whole year in the military or in
he,
the whatever Navy
he,
or whatever.
he had federal marshals come and take him out of basically his bed in the morning.
Yeah, the feds came and arrested him for threatening Rylan. Rylan's a little patriot. Him and his mom and his sister come to ICE sometimes, and he's like 14, and he kept threatening them online and saying weird shit like perverted shit and death threats and all over the internet, bro. And finally, the feds went and arrested him, raided his house 2 different times.
He threatened Trump too. He threatened to take Trump out to some degree. He's like, he's saying like something's gonna happen
I'm
to
gonna
Trump.
check my
And
tire real quick. Sorry.
okay, no, go.
If it's flat.
Ah.
See if it's flat. You got to get a new tire.
Bro, it's a new tire. I just didn't replace the valve stem because I'm cheap like that.
Oh shit! You got to get a valve stem cover.
Yeah, Michael, we talked about Mercado. Not a fan.
Do you have an Amazon wish list? We're gonna send you a little car air pump.
Yeah, we'll send you a car kit. Yeah,
I do got one of those.
Yeah, okay,
I got a wish list.
Okay, send us a link. We'll post it.
Yeah, send us a link and put a little air pump, like a portable air pump for the car.
Essentially, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna probably
Like, are you like? Hey, like I know there's people watching, right? But are you stranded? Do you need a cash app tonight?
No, you're good.
Okay,
dude. I'm
okay,
good. I should be fine. I got 24 psi right now, so as long as I find a place in town, I got an hour and a half commute home, so it's kind of a big gamble.
Okay. Well, if something goes wrong and you don't have any other recourse, just message one of us and we'll help you.
I appreciate the hell out of that.
Sure.
Oh, you only have one phone, huh?
Yeah.
It's most people only have one phone.
I
Stream or what?
Yeah, well, I have to have another phone because I need one because I stream on one and I need one to be able to make phone calls and shit if something happens or people try to steal my one phone. I have another phone to call 911 or whatever while I'm chasing them.
And I'm sitting in front of NASA.
I just got a $1,200 check from this man pretending to be a woman at PSU. Ran by and snatched my phone up and took off running, and we chased him, and he threw it in the road and broke my iPhone 15 Pro Max. And like my people that I was with chased him down, followed him until the cops came. He got arrested. And this other dude tried to run out in the street and take my phone. And I had to throw that fool on the ground because he wouldn't give me my phone. It was hectic as fuck. But that fool got convicted and he had to pay me $1,200 for the upgrade. So I got a free upgrade on them. Bro, I've been attacked out here so many times.
I bet. Most people don't know. I lost my $1,400 phone when I had to defend myself. They stole my flag, they stole my megaphone, and they stole my phone. And the cops didn't give a shit. I watched the body cam last week, and
you have to get a wearable cam. You have to get a wearable cam, like a GoPro or something like that.
You can get a mount that goes to your chest for your phone too, dude. I think that's probably your best bet.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Keep my hands free. Well, now at this point, I don't go anywhere now without at least a couple people with me that are there to help keep people off me because that's how aggressive they are with me.
Yeah, I think
I'm just dealing with that. I'm just dealing with that alone.
Yeah, I think one of the first time
it's my wife is always at home, just like, especially when I was by myself, because I would do the same thing by myself out here, and that's the last couple times I went by myself, they pretty much got to me. You know what I mean? So now I just always have somebody to keep an eye on our backs, you know.
Tommy, it seems like every time you say it's not going to be so bad and you didn't bring anything, it's fucking awful.
Yeah,
What the
that's the
fuck?
thing. I think the protests outside of ICE are more dangerous than the ones that are at ICE at this point. You know, like
Oh, of course.
anytime I go to one out away from ICE, they're way more aggressive.
I
You
mean,
know,
they
way
You know,
more
like,
body checking and
the
craziness.
Iranian Americans the other day out there, they were literally dancing the Trump YMCA dance in the middle of the fucking street, and there's
They were playing the
Antifa.
national anthem
Yeah, and
too.
playing the national anthem. Like damn near all of them, like half of them were in tears. The other half was like they just won the lottery. And here we got
Have you had
Antifa
any of
over
those?
there. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Have you had any of those pro America Iran rallies out there? Like
no.
the Iranian. So it's every Sunday here by Pioneer Square. We just went to one on Sunday. It's it was pretty much, you know, most of these protests that we go to are all white liberal women fighting for something that they have no clue about. This rally was full of real American Iranian citizens, you know, legal immigrants that were flying the American flags and flying the Iranian flags and saying thank you. The real Iranian flags, not the Islamic regime ones, you know. They were flying them and they were playing thank you Trump, and they had all these signs with thank you Trump all over them and shit, like celebrating in the street. I posted a bunch of clips on my YouTube. It's pretty amazing. It was pretty amazing. The vibes were immaculate, bro.
You
That's sick. I want to find more shit like that. Like, I don't want to do protest forever. Do you?
No,
That shit's
Yeah.
brutal, bro.
I like the
It's
positive
brutal.
vibes. Bro.
I've been having the same conversation with Tommy for months now. That's why, like,
It's fucking brural.
we-
No
we've-
one understands
we've
it.
come a long way from
Nope.
just going out to the. Well, I say we, like I'm going out there. I'm not even going nowhere.
Bro, the negativity gets to you, bro. The
It takes a
negative
special-
vibe, it sucks something out of you, and it's hard to get that back. You know, that's why I like going to these positive ones. We did a flag wave in Oregon City, bro, and it was, bro, I had the chills the whole time. You know, just like the one at Pioneer Square on Sunday. It was like they had a memorial set up for the fallen soldiers, and they were giving them praise and had white roses and shit for them, you know, and it was really heartwarming, bro. And I could get used to doing that kind of shit more often, just to
Me
bring
too.
out that joy, you know.
Me too. Because you're right. It takes a special person to like bounce back out of this mentally draining negative aura or whatever
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. But it's just
So,
it's really freaking draining.
so
It really is.
I have a question for you, Zach. I've asked this about people in Portland, and I ask it about your city. What do you think needs to happen for your intersections and your streets just to be normal streets with no activity?
Oh, accountability. Our government taking accountability. You know, honestly, after what I went through here and getting arrested for the megaphone and thrown around like I did last week, I really want to see these Alex pretty body cams. Not so much the Renee one. I mean, that one's kind of like a closed case in my opinion
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
But the Alex one, I have a weird feeling about that one that maybe there was something that, you know, I obviously don't like that he was getting in the way of them and don't like how it went down, but man,
It's not the best situation ever for either side.
it
But
isn't.
I think there's fault on both sides. You know,
And that's what that's why it needs to be.
he's
Yeah.
an idiot for trying to get involved in something while he has a loaded weapon, and they should have been paying more attention, and they should, you know, like it's fault on both sides, but it would have never happened if he wasn't stalking them, and you know.
I know, but that's what I have a problem with. The cops, when they, you know, shun me for defending myself, you shouldn't have been there, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, I'd like to say like he shouldn't have been there, but you know what? It's his damn right. he shouldn't have probably gotten the interference of her getting
Yeah,
pepper
that's what
sprayed
I
or whatever.
mean. That's what I
That
mean is interfering, getting in the middle and trying to fight with the ICE officers. That like you could be there and record and watch, but
how many idiots on our
uh,
side would have gotten in the way of me getting thrown around for my megaphone?
well, that's the police. I don't think that's ICE officers.
But same thing. I mean, same concept.
Yeah,
You know,
it's the
See,
same. Yeah, see, our ICE officers out here don't really come out of the building like hella far like that, only to snatch up protesters.
right.
So I don't think I've had the same experience with the
I
ICE
I
agents.
think this one probably goes for both of you. Me so corny. Thank you for the $10. Tommy, you need a secure mount 360 camera. They know you're on probation and will attempt to even more now. They will distract your friends to
I
get
know
to you.
I need to
Yeah.
get the shoulder mount. I think I have the 360 camera.
To put
I
there's
need
a
to
it
get the
shoulder
shoulder
mount.
mount.
put it on your
Yeah,
Amazon wish list.
there's a shoulder mount for my GoPro set. I think that I can just mount on my shoulder and it'll just be a 360 camera. It's an older one, but it would work perfectly fine.
Isn't that what Cam Higby?
Cam uses them, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's
But the
yeah.
only worry is that they go by and snatch it, and because it's not gonna
So
be like,
I don't.
yeah.
So Zach,
Maybe I'll put it like under my shirt and like make a hole in my shirt and something like that.
Danny Rebel, who we asked earlier, just don't get punched in the head by teenagers. He went to one of the school protests, and one of the 18-year-old students punched him in the face, like right hook.
Yeah, a
A
female
female.
broke his
Of course,
glasses.
Yep.
of
Yeah,
course. That's why there's no purpose for me or you to really show up there because they know they can get away with murder.
yeah.
No, I and this
And
right
that's what they
here.
were out for with us, bro. Like the vibe with the high schoolers was fucking. It was like probably more scary than any of the adults I've dealt with because there was so many of them and they all had that look like,
And they don't have no
hey, we're gonna
chill.
fuck you up.
No,
you know?
they just want
You
to
can
be a
tell
part of
instantly by
something.
someone's look.
They just want to be a
Sorry.
Oh
part of
yeah,
something. Yeah, they just want to be a part of something. They don't even know why. Like we said, they don't even know why they're out there, and they're aggressive kids. Like once you've been around kids, you've been a kid yourself. Once you get a group of teenage boys all riled up, and you get the girls to back them up on it, that's a group of fuck.
That's a mob.
That's a mob. That's
Straight the
right.
fuck up. That's
mob
an
mob
army.
mentality,
That's an army.
bro.
Thank you, Barry, for
Yeah.
the $20 to help
Especially
Zach
as
with lawyer
teenagers.
fees.
Bro, I remember in high school, I went to Franklin High School, and we used to like go at it after school in groups of us. Like we'd have fun with certain people, like at least 2 or 3 times a month.
Yeah,
We would
Dude.
just after school all meet up and just,
And
boom,
you can't just deck
But-
high schoolers either. You can't fight back. I mean, what are you gonna do?
yeah. That's the thing. We had to run into a Safeway because they were surrounding us and trying to get to us, and I had to stop myself. One of them grabbed at my phone and tried to hit me in the head, and I had to grab them and push them off of me. And that's when I was like, because at that point we hadn't ran. We were just walking
Mhm.
away, and there was a huge crowd of them. We were walking away. And at that point, like they were like, get him, jump him, get him. And the teachers lost complete control,
Totally. Right. And we have it
so
all
I was
filmed.
like, all right, it's time to go, and we took off and had to run inside the Safeway. And what the cops, there was cops, we ran to a cop car in the street and they literally almost ran us over trying to get through to drive away. They seen these people throwing rocks and bottles and all this shit at this little group of us, and they did absolutely fucking nothing. We had to run like 3 more blocks past this railroad crossing that had a shit ton of rocks for them to throw at us. We had to run past all that and run to Safeway and duck out in the Safeway for the cops to finally show up in force. It was
So are you
fucking
still-
nuts.
And
Are you doing them?
We need to. Yeah, we
And-
need to sue the school district.
and,
The
and,
We need
school
to find
district that
lawyers.
allowed it had it. I need
Case-
a lawyer. If anybody knows a civil lawyer or a civil lawyer, we need. Yeah,
Zach,
So,
between
here's
you
the
and
list.
go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. No,
No,
go ahead, please. No, please.
go ahead, Zach.
Here's the list. We need an app. We need communication that doesn't get blocked and messed with from them. We need lawyers. We need resources for like political like things that we can actually speak
Signs
at.
and yeah,
Yep. And then we need news media. We need to get our voices out there more because we're being shadowed. Like, or there's dark clouds
oh,
following,
absolutely.
and
Yeah.
especially in our states.
And so,
I'm really. Go ahead.
no, what I was gonna say that all everything happens between you and Tommy. I don't know where to begin. Don't forget Tommy about ISIS. You know, I don't know if you saw that, Zach, where he got shot in the face with a BB gun.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
fucked up. He drove by and shot you in the face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
It could have been a real gun.
I
It
know.
could have been a
And-
real gun.
Yeah, dude. Yesterday, or was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, the day before. I'm pretty sure, dude acted like or pulled a gun on me. So it is a very dangerous world. And we got all these people that don't think what we do is dangerous.
Yeah. That's it. Bro, I literally got a concussion from them attacking me and right in front of the cops. It doesn't get no more dangerous than that. I have my
cops don't
life
give a fuck
threatened on
half
a
the time.
daily basis. Yeah, exactly. They really don't. And it's like they publicly and proudly say that they're going to unalive me, that they're going to get me, you know, that they're going to get my family, my dog. They know where I live, you know, like
Yep.
they say my address out loud all the time.
Nope.
Like,
Same shit. We have gone through the exact same thing, and you talking about the kids was almost like the Jake Lang event, where you go up to the cops and they're like, "Huh, no, I'm out of here. I gotta."
yeah,
They're literally gotten orders from government to literally
up
stand
above.
out.
The
Yeah,
crooked
it's gotta be.
politicians, the leftists, it's the same way here. It's the judges, it's the Tina Kotex, the governor, the mayor. They're
Maxine
all
Dexter.
telling these police stand down. You know,
It's all
they're
in the
doing
closet.
one side. I don't blame a lot of the police on the ground. I blame their uppers, their supervisors, because they're
So-
being told to stand down and not
Yep.
do shit. You know, there's been thousands of cases dismissed in Portland and or Multnomah County because there's no DAs to try these cases. So they're dismissing all kinds of misdemeanor cases, shit tons of them, but yet they're trying to give illegals free representation when they get arrested to be deported in this city. It's absolutely nuts to think about.
I'm
Like
curious
there's no
to know-
DAs, but you want to give illegals free help, free lawyers. It doesn't make no
Yep.
sense, dude.
I'm curious to like pick your brain and know like what you know that's happened here as far as like the fraud and shit. Like what news are you actually seeing?
Oh,
And
I
then
watched
What has
Nick
happened over
Shirley.
there in Portland that we don't know about? You know?
I watched Nick Shirley. Nick Shirley exposed all the Somali shit out there, you know?
But he didn't
Right.
expose a lot of it after well he kind of laid off after the whole Tim Walz
Death,
thing. But
yeah, he was getting death threats. He had to get out of Minnesota for sure.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah.
But yeah, Tim Walz is fraudulent, you know? That's why he's not running no more, right?
Right.
Tim Walz has been screwing you guys over from the beginning. I guarantee it.
It's kind of funny because it went Somalians in my shopping experience to Tim Walz to ICE, and then we're here.
And your buddy Jacob
Oh yeah, I
Frey
seen
too.
your Somali video of it was all Somalis and they didn't speak English right at the Walmart, and you were like, "Do any of you guys speak English?" Or like, I think I remember seeing that video a while ago.
Yeah, dude, it's bad. And you know what I found from that video, the videos that I put out there, I found out this is not just it's everywhere. It's nationwide already. I don't know if Walmart or whoever is getting kickback from the government to employ illegals or
Have you tried?
certain.
Have you tried bananas and rice yet?
I have not. Have you?
Fuck no.
No.
I'm an American. I eat
Yeah.
cat.
Don't
I
you
eat
remember-
cows.
Don't you remember a time when, in order to come to this country legally and become a citizen, you had to assimilate to our country? You had to learn our language. You know, you had to know our histories, and you had to put in effort to come in here. And all of
Yeah.
our legal immigrants were proud to be here. They were proud to learn English. They were proud to assimilate and not fly foreign flags, you know, like, but that's not happening anymore. You know,
No.
people are coming here and they live here for 30 years and never learn our language. That's just like, what's the point of that?
And they got driver's license, and they probably hit and ran my car last year, which was kind of one of the last final straws. My drift car in running.
Wow. How do
Yeah.
you get a license in America without knowing English or being able to read it or and write it and speak it? You know,
That's
they're
crazy,
Tim
giving
man.
Walsh.
CDL drivers. They're giving
Tim Walsh.
CDL drivers that don't know how to speak English, that are illegal, that are killing American citizens, that are killing illegal citizens. You know, like these
all for a vote, dude.
Democrats states.
Yeah.
It's all for a vote. It's all, and these are all the states that don't want voter ID. You know,
Yep.
and the reason why they don't want voter ID is because they want all of these people to be able to vote without a fucking ID.
Yep.
It's common sense. You know, there's no other reason in the world why you would be against voter ID. Be the most secure election of our country. You know what I mean? Like, of the world, really.
Yep. Mike Griffith, have you talked to Liberty Counsel? I know Harry Mehet, VP litigation. They litigate at SCOTUS. The real thing. Call them. They beat Newsom. Newscum. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. And then Maddie.
Scum.
Harry Mehet. Mihet. Mehet. I don't know. Thanks,
I've
Mike.
never heard of that.
We'll have to look into that. Maddie the Surfer, why did we have Nuremberg trials? Can't say I was just following orders. The cops are most certainly to blame. Following unconstitutional orders, leftist tyrants. Yeah, the cops are clearly not making the decision to stand down on their own. I mean, in Portland, so the state representative of Oregon, her name is Maxine Dexters, and she has this goofy shit that she does where her and all of her rich friends go to brunch in the city, and then she'll make a video about how wonderful Portland is and how you should come visit and how everything's fine. And then meanwhile, eight hours later, the city looks like a fucking war zone with all the tear gas going and American flags on fire and frogs jumping the fuck around.
It's theater. Everything about it's theater, dude. Like, oh yeah, this was great, but let's just completely ignore the fact that we are single-handedly shutting down businesses with this ICE bullshit that's going on right now, and they will never take accountability for that.
Well, there's lots of businesses that's closed. There was a daycare. There was all kinds of other places right around the Portland ICE they're
was a
gone.
school
There was a
right
school
there next door, and what's crazy is the school blamed ICE for the tear gas, saying it was ICE's fault that they had to leave, not the protesters that are out there in the hundreds at that time. They were out there almost every night, at least 100 or more, 200, causing chaos, blocking the fucking sidewalk, blocking the driveway, going over the line where they know they're not supposed to be. They already had to board up the entire front of ICE in Portland because they broke all the windows and tried to bash in through the front door when this shit first started happening, you know? And so it's not ICE's fault that they're out there acting like idiots, but everybody around there, all the buildings and the school, they all want to say, oh, it's ICE's fault. You know, no, if nobody's out there acting like idiots, would ICE be out there throwing bombs when nobody was out there, throwing CS gas and shooting pepper balls? Would they be out there doing it? No, they wouldn't. So it's not ICE's fault. It's these fucking radical, bro. But at least it's not those Antifa black bloc people that's out there as much anymore. It's just your local
clowns, fucking literally
Yeah.
clown, literally a clown. There's a frog. There's Barney. It's like a fucking cast of characters. Fucking idiot, these
Are you
fucking
talking
people.
about my videos?
No, the Portland ICE facility. It's a fucking
You have blow ups over there too.
yeah blow
Oh,
up.
you're literally talking about the last week of characters from me right now. I got a
Yeah.
clown yesterday. Before it was Walrus, and he broke my mirror off my car. and yeah, bro, a one-piece walrus suit.
That's
a
what-
onesie walrus.
That's what we do. Let's go to all these fucking cities and open up costume rental places. What the fuck? Let's go. Let's fucking go. I'm a businessman. Let's make some money.
we had a clown dude that rode on roller skates, and he wore a blow up clown, and it was literally an upside down clown on his hands, like, and he was looking out of his asshole, and it was a star.
Bullshit.
I swear to everything, bro. He was staring out of the clown's starfish, bro. Like,
That's hilarious.
And you know,
it is pretty funny.
I don't know if you caught this, Zach, because I mean it's a one of a million different videos. But the at one time the ICE officers, they got the tear gas inside the hole of the costume.
Yeah.
The frog, they were like, shh.
The frog.
Yeah.
And the-
Brilliant.
and
I've done the same
That's
thing.
Seth.
And then the frog,
sad.
yeah. Then the frogs will go to like with the governor and the mayor, the Keith guy, and they'll go up on the podium and they'll be like surrounding with the leaders of the city and like, hey, we have the Portland Frogs. I'm like, are you fucking stupid? Yeah, they go to the actual like you know, the mayor's at the podium giving a speech and there's frogs around.
That's freaking hilarious.
It's fucking
See, we
ridiculous.
can't even. Me and him couldn't even do stuff like that and have fun like that because it would put us at such a disadvantage. We would get killed.
Oh no, I've seen Tommy at the city council meetings. They know who he is. They call on everybody else, all liberal wackos, F ICE and blah blah blah. Trump's a Nazi, and they won't even call on this guy. They treat him
they
so
only go in
bad.
their echo chamber.
They treat him like, I'm sorry, Tommy. They treat this guy like shit, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
They treat him like dog
Because
shit.
I have a different view on the world than them, and they don't like it.
Well, what they've done,
Plus, they don't like what I have to say,
yeah. Well, what they've
Like,
done
and I
is
don't give a fuck if they like what I have to say. I'm not there for them to like what I have to say. If you're gonna be yelling at us and calling us Nazis and fascists and all this shit, then I'm gonna call you, all the shit that you don't like, basically.
it's like
Well, it's really they're fascists.
they don't even know what
That's
these
the
words
only
mean
word that
though.
really explains it. Like,
Yeah, they call themselves anti-fascists. The Antifa, they call themselves anti-fascists out here, but they're the absolute opposite.
Like
of
we're,
anti-fascists.
it's kind of funny to say like
We
we're
are fascists.
we're
bro.
kind of the Antifa. We're the actual anti-fascist. Isn't that weird? That's
As soon as you
weird,
show up,
right?
They get in your face and try to block you and put their signs in their face and
Thank you,
bump
Lola.
you and stop you from going where you want to go. And
I appreciate
they're
you.
like, oh, I'm like, bro, blocking your path is illegal. Stopping me from traveling is illegal as fuck. And they're like, no, it's not. I can stop. I'm just walking. No, you're not. You're walking in front of me and stopping like an idiot. Like that's the games they play.
a cop
It's
tried
the
to tell
game.
me
Thank you,
last week-
Lola. Thank you. I appreciate you all.
Cop tried to tell me last week that that's legal and bumping's legal if you accidentally
No, the
bump.
fuck, it's
I'm
not.
like, what
It's
the
not an
fuck?
accident.
It's not an accident.
Accidentally is one thing. Purposely is another.
We're-
Walking down the hallways, walking down a fucking food aisle at a grocery store and accidentally bumping into somebody is one thing. But being at a protest and actively blocking and bumping somebody from going where they want to go is absolutely illegal.
and
yeah.
and
It's
where's
just
the
cops
line?
Don't want to do their jobs.
Where's the line though? Where does it go from a shoulder bump to a shoulder tackle? Like where what's the severity where it changes from a bump to some like they're brain dead.
As far as I'm concerned, if we're at one of these protests and you're getting in my face and you don't like what I have to say and I don't like what you have to say, how about you stay stay in your bubble and I'll stay in mine? I don't go.
It should be.
Yeah, I don't go and exactly. I don't go and get in people's faces. They come up to me and get in mine. I never go up and yell in people's face or get up in people's face. They come up to me and try to block us, just like they do to you. Try to block us and get in my face, and then they want to cry victim when they get hot sauced.
I feel like I'm talking to me in Portland right now. I honestly do.
That's why
It's crazy.
that's why when I started doing research and I started watching
Been through. So
I-
it's just so weird.
Yeah.
when I was watching your videos, I was like, wow, this is very similar looking. This
It's
looks
the
like
exact same playbook. It's a great playbook. I'll give them that. They have every little aspect of protesting figured out to destroy us.
Yep.
Tony P, another $100 super chat. This is to start a fund so Zach doesn't have to live in his car.
He doesn't live in his car. That's what
Tony, it's just
half wolf, half bull said.
They make me
Keep
want
up
to
the
check my
good work,
tire.
Tommy and Zach. Half wolf, half bull said, "Keep up the good work, Tommy and Zach. Climatics, lay off the roids, bro."
that's funny. I appreciate
$5.
you.
Thank you.
Ed Eagle, $1.99. I asked Walrus why they are in a cage and got blocked.
What?
I don't know if I understand that one, but it must be an inside thing that I don't know.
No, I don't understand why. Wait, he must have drove by. I don't get it. Or wait, he must have found who the Wallace guy was and got blocked. Maybe that's what he maybe went. 'Cause I posted his picture and everything last night.
Bach Precision thinks that you should host these on your own, and why do you need me? That's what Bach says. Bach, don't you have something to go blow up?
Box in your chat.
Yeah, no, he's in your chat. I don't talk to people who do that sort of thing. That's okay. We have a lot of drama. Like
We're getting haters.
like I'm like
There's always gonna be haters.
like
You're not doing something right.
the leader of Antifa is trying to sue me.
There's always
All
gonna
kinds
be
of dumb shit, man.
Really?
It happens.
the
That's okay.
leader of Antifa, who? Mike,
Sp-
Wider Mike, no,
Spooter Mickey.
that fool can't even lead his way to his truck from the McDonald's parking lot, bro.
They have this thing that they all do, and they think that being loud and aggressive gets their point across more. Every single one of them, I was like, their training must be involved in it. They think shoving an umbrella in your face and crowding you and impeding your flow of walking is going to somehow make you see their point. I don't understand
They
that.
want us to react so they can make us look like we're the bad people and we're the animals. It's a game plan to make us look bad. And that's why I've let some of these assaults happen to me without retaliation at all. Because A, I got this pending case, and B, because I can be the bigger person if I can walk away 9 times out of 10. And I can take it. And I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of me at all looking aggressive unless I absolutely have to. And I have no intentions of hurting these people. I'm sure you don't either.
No.
Want to go out there and
Nope.
voice your stuff and,
If they left me alone, I would leave them alone. I'm just gonna chant my, you know what I mean? God bless
100%.
ICE, God bless America. You know,
100%.
and they don't like my free speech, but they want theirs.
I think this is the one. Is this the one? Hold on. Is this the one where you? There you go. There.
Stand on the sidewalk if you love Donald Trump. Hold the sign if you love Donald Trump.
It's the first one
Hold
since
the
I
sign
got
if you love
arrested.
Donald Trump. Hold the sign if you love Donald Trump. Throw the sign if you love Donald. Drop the sign on the ground if you love Donald Trump. Trump is still your president.
Oh, shit.
You're
Yes,
not a
he
veteran to
is.
me. Give it back. Give back your service to your country. Give it back.
Disgrace.
You're not a
He's
veteran.
A disgrace.
You don't support
Real
America.
veterans
You're
support
not a
ICE.
veteran. Follow me if you love Donald Trump.
Hey, oh, block my path if you love Donald Trump.
Get in front of me if you love Donald Trump.
Yes.
Got my fan club behind me today.
I'm so thankful for that guy
Veterans
right
really
now.
love Trump.
That's hilarious. I love your picture in picture so you can see you too. That was a
I know,
good
yeah.
idea. Good.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was accidental or if you meant to have that on there, but that was beautiful.
The
That was,
iPhone 17 has it. Yeah.
hell yeah, that's awesome. I love that.
Oh, yours? You don't have the 17?
I'm an Android homie. Sorry.
Oh, what
We're
kind of
not
phone is
Disney,
it?
but
Oh, yeah, a lot of the Androids have the screen and screen. You know? Yeah, that's pretty dope.
I think the first year on was the 24 because I had a 23 and it didn't have it. So for anybody wondering,
Yeah.
They might actually hate you more than they hate Tommy. I can't believe I just said that.
they do hate me more than they hate
Oh,
Tommy.
they
Way more.
oh
I got Jake Lang kind of like hate right now.
Yeah.
They want to
Schizo Dam.
tie me to Jake Lang. They're trying to tie me to Jake Lang as much as they can, and
Well, they're
I
gonna
denounced us.
try to slander you as much as they can.
Oh yeah,
Schizo Dam said, "How many knockouts do you have, Zach?"
no comment.
No comment. Yeah, they're gonna try to slander you and do their best to make you look like the worst guy possible. You know.
100%. You know why I can't
Yeah.
comment on that. I can't make
Yeah, I
myself.
know. He just asked, so I had to ask. But
No,
yeah,
I completely
Oh.
respect it. We'll talk about it once
Mhm.
everything's settled.
Yeah,
I
we'll
think that I
definitely.
can't talk on anything. It
No,
sucks
we
so
can
bad.
definitely have you back on, maybe for like more of like a panel discussion with someone else later on when you're cleared.
Yeah,
We're
dude, that'd be
definitely
great.
down for
did you
that.
meet BC Preacher, Black Conservative Preacher, when he was up there? No, I think you would like
Yeah,
BCP.
you
He's a good
would.
dude.
He's a good dude. Him
He's
and
super based. He was in Minnesota not too long ago, a few weeks ago, I think.
chat challenge to
really?
help. Hey, we're gonna do a chat
when
challenge to help
Haley
Zach.
West, do you know Haley West?
What
And
did he
Cam
say?
Higby?
I don't know any of them.
No? Oh
No.
yeah, we gotta get you. Yeah.
No, I've never
Yeah.
met anybody besides Jake Lang. That's the only big name that I've ever met.
Where did you meet him at?
I ran into him. He showed up randomly at the ice facility on the 15th of January. So
Oh no shit.
yeah, we just happened running, and he was with Jaden, and yeah, then he came back for his little rally thing that was the most disaster of a freaking
Yeah.
oh my god, I don't even want to talk about it. It was such a disaster.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Hate to be-
You know,
I'm gonna set a
a
goal.
lot of people say that where he goes there just to rage bait and cause issues.
Okay.
You know?
So I just set a super chat goal for the next 30 minutes. I don't know how long we're gonna go, but if I meet the goal, I'm gonna buy you something off your Amazon wish list. So we'll get in touch after the fact. I do that a lot, man. I have
Dude,
a
those are big ticket items, though. No, that's not cool.
well
Those are big ticket items.
we'll talk and see if something that we can both agree on that we'll get you. Okay.
It's all good, man. I'm right now I'm doing good. It's just like months from now, where am I gonna be then? It's all I
Sounds
keep
like
thinking, you know?
sounds like at least you need a tire. Oh, you said a stem. How much is a stem? $5?
I make it home, I'm good. But right now I'm sitting here and I'm at a gas station that doesn't have an air pump. I don't know if there's anywhere in town that does, and I'm an hour and a half plus from home. So I'm freaking out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you guys are awesome, and I'm honored to share this space with you right now, to be completely honest.
No, thank you for doing
Yeah, for
this.
sure.
I mean,
Me too.
'cause-
I've been excited all week.
yeah, we've been talking about it all week.
Yeah.
Like, because there was a question on what we saw your flyer for the thing today, right? And there was a question of whether you were gonna be on. And I'm like, wait, have we talked to Zach? Are we just assuming he's gonna be? So thank you so much for doing this
It's
from
so
your
funny you say
car.
that.
Thank you. So
Yeah, it's so funny you say that, because somebody reached out last week. They're like, yo, how the hell are you gonna have your protest and then do this? Like, I really want to see you on this chat. And I'm like, it freaked me out because your time's 5 and mine's 7. And yeah, it just was like, oh shit.
yeah, no,
I
I'm the
fucked
same
up.
time as you. I'm 7 as well. So
Yeah.
Oh, so yours started at 5 o'clock
no,
Yeah,
our,
your time.
My
Okay,
protest did. Yeah, and then I cut it at
oh,
6:45
I see.
or 6:30.
Well, we appreciate that. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this. Everybody,
Yes, sir.
everybody's been all pumped up because like, oh, Zach, he knocks people out all the time. Did you know that? That you knock people out all the time? That's crazy.
No.
I didn't have to defend myself for 10 years prior to that day, which is kind of wild.
Yep.
Because I've never been very, like, for 10 years I was in car sales, but I still, like, with people, if you disrespect me, I wasn't gonna let you go without hearing my side of it,
Yeah.
So
Adrenaline is a hell of a thing, bro. Adrenaline in a situation like that will keep you on your toes, just like it did for you.
Polly,
100%.
Polly
100%. Some people ask me, like, what were you thinking? I'm I'm trying to
Yeah.
survive right now, bro.
Yep.
I'm trying to stay
Yep.
alive.
Mm-hmm.
If they trip me, I'm on the ground. I'm dead.
Right,
Yep.
right.
Yep. And I even seen that you were so like not like aware, but just anybody in your sight, even there was somebody that was a supporter accidentally got, you know what I mean? And I totally understand it because in a situation like that, anybody that's running towards you or coming at you is an absolute threat at that point, you know?
Oh well, yeah, and I wish I could talk more on it. It's just so freaking
Yeah.
it's so
Oh yeah.
crazy.
Let's change the
And
subject.
no, and if you watch the video, watch how many people attacked me instantly. They were praying. If you listen to the freaking audio, the guy was sitting there like egging me to get egging me on. Their side was
Yeah.
egging me. And the tactics that they use in that video, everybody can learn. If they ever go to a protest, you need to watch out because these people are going to test you on every level of how much you can take.
Yep.
They want you out of there,
If
and they're
you
going to
if
get you out of there.
if
It's as
you
simple as
can't
that.
control yourself, if you can't keep yourself from reacting uh instead of I mean, if you can't keep yourself from like going after instead of just having to react, you know what I mean? Then you
Right.
probably shouldn't be out there. If you can't keep your emotions without like snapping, then that's
100%.
not a place for you because they're going to
100%.
do everything in their power to get you to attack them first, you
And that's
know?
what they
Or
want. And we look
that,
bad.
yep,
And I
yep.
don't want that for us. I don't want like I never wanted that to all go down. That's the worst thing that could have happened for me right there. You know?
Yeah,
I had to go to jail for the first time in 36 years. You know,
that's crazy.
I worked my ass off to get where I'm at, and to have like
Yeah, I know what that's like.
a situation like that could potentially tear stuff away from me is insane to think about.
Oh, we got
That's scary.
Tommy, we got a couple
That's
good
scary.
ones.
Hell.
Polly says, I
And
told you, Zach, Patriots support each other.
hell yeah. Yeah, they do.
And then,
And
go ahead, Zach.
how much support have you really had out there? Like, are you are you getting like fan base? Are you like getting people like show up with flags? Like,
Yeah, we just did a flag wave. Well, it was somebody else created it, but I knew pretty much everybody there already, you know. And so yeah, we're a pretty decent community out here. We're pretty good, all in touch. There's a lot of patriots that I've come in contact with since all this shit started, you
are
know,
they covering
and
their
not
face?
just in Portland, but all over, you know, not just in Oregon, but all over. There's so much behind the scenes support that we get, you know. I couldn't ask for a better support system by any means.
So are they covering their face then? Because I feel like everybody here is terrified of showing their face.
There's a few people that go out there with me that keep their faces covered, you know, but most of the people that go out there at this point, they already know all of us anyways. So the main ones of us that go out there like consistently, uh, most of us don't wear face covers because
Right.
they already know who we are. They've doxed us. They've, you know,
Yeah.
so
So you're not working anymore.
no,
Yep.
this
No.
is what I do. Like
Yeah. You have no choice
live
in the
streaming.
you have no
There's
choice.
no way I could get a job like out here, like, you know, anywhere that's going to be public facing in any kind of way, you know, because I'll be walking down the street and somebody in a Subaru will go by and be like, fuck you, Tommy, die. You know, like they all know me by my name. You know what I mean? Like
That's crazy
it's
that they
crazy.
know you.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So we got not
Talking to me in Portland right now.
we got not Tina Kotex is his name. Buy Zach a Makita portable air pump. We can do that. Thanks for the $10.
Kita portable.
We'll have my tires situated fixed tomorrow. I've been running on low sleep and no time and just grind for months right now.
Drive to Holiday. They have is Holiday a town? Drive to Holiday, they have free air, or is that a place? I don't know.
Yeah, I happened to stop at a BP and then Amoco earlier that apparently don't have air pumps, and I feel like it's been now. What was that?
Yeah, Polly, thank you so much. Zach, I would have to, because I work for a lib company. Yeah, working for a liberal company is crazy. I don't. I'm an engineer.
My experience is my people are getting doxxed for commenting on my shit. That is how aggressive these people are. Their social media presence on mine is freaking. It's mind blowing to think about how much damage they've done just attacking people, supporting and commenting, and like just coming to my page, dude. It's unreal. The lengths these people go to find them. They'll find their jobs. They'll find who they live with, their parents, all of it.
That's crazy. I think when I come out there, just cause I'm just gonna when we go, I'm gonna wear a mask just because that makes them even more mad.
All right, I got some full faith. I got some full faith.
Actually, I have an idea for both of you. You guys should talk offline and exchange tactics, because there's some things that Tommy does that might work for you, and like vice versa. Like, you know what Tommy does? He'll go out there and he'll play an entire Charlie Kirk speech.
Damn.
Or a
Yeah,
Trump
or
or
play
a
the
Trump
national
speech
anthem.
or the national, because all
Yeah.
every national anthem is copyright free. It's free domain.
Honestly, I don't mind talking about tactics online. I honestly would prefer we make it known so other people
Yeah.
know what they're getting into, know what to look out for, and honestly to think about if they even want to do it, because this is not something to take lightly. Like, everybody can sit and
Nope.
joke and say that, like, oh, Zach doesn't need to wear his bulletproof vest. You should. If you're doing this, you should
Bullshit.
wear a vest.
Right. So the one time you
Bullshit.
don't, you should
don't.
have. Right.
Yep.
Look how easily that ISIS chick rode by and just shot me in the face with a BB gun. Thankfully, it was a BB gun, but that could have very, very easily been a real weapon, you know?
And if you weren't wearing a vest and somebody throws one of those nail bombs or something, that's gonna help you too.
Yeah.
So there's
It's
this.
still going to fuck you up, but yeah.
Yeah, you're probably gonna die, but at least you took a precaution into this. I'll just be completely honest. Anytime that you have anything in your hands, you don't have anybody with you, you let anybody behind you, you are at a serious threat of your life in danger.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I always tell them, have your head on a swivel, watch your six, because especially
It's so hard to though, because
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
that, but you get caught up. They're
Yep.
surrounding you.
that's why we
You're
have
like,
that's why you need a Tinkerton.
Being on the ground is totally different
Yeah.
than anybody realizes. You know, being in that situation and having so many people and surrounding you and not being able to keep your eye on everybody in your peripherals and shit, it's a fucked up feeling. And especially with these people, you know.
you feel
I get it.
honestly helpless, and you're like, okay, what do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? The entire time you're helpless. You're in a panic.
You're hyper alert. Hyper alert and hyper just like on your toes the entire time. It's physically and mentally absolutely draining.
Yeah, there's nothing that anybody could. Yeah, you could never prepare yourself for this shit.
No. You know,
No.
every time still to this day, every time on my way to one of these protests, I
The
get
most
that.
adrenaline packed ride every time.
Yeah, every time. It's like
And
your
once you get
stomach
there-
is in knots. And once you start saying the first words, once you
It's
start
all gone.
talking, it's just gone.
It's like drifting.
Bro,
It's like drifting.
gives me the chills.
It's the same exact thing as drifting.
It's the most intense, like
I want to go.
knots in your stomach, adrenaline that you just can't get out anyway until you get there and you say those first few words. As soon as somebody looks at you and you start talking, it's like
Yep.
gone. You know,
like you gotta stop talking about drifting, because I'm about to leave right now. Like I'll be there. I'll be there in like 20 hours. You keep talking about drifting, bro. Like what the fuck? Like let's go. Right, I'm ready right now.
My car is technically ready. It just isn't pretty.
Nice.
So
Oh, it doesn't have to be pretty.
It's drivable, just not.
That's the one. That's the ones that drift the
I
best. The
don't
ones
like
that
to
aren't
take
pretty.
it out when it's not a masterpiece at this point. I'm just
Shit.
a
As long
baby.
as it goes. What kind of car is it?
It's a completely custom Infiniti G35 sedan with all the drift.
Shit.
Very nice paint job, and yeah,
I
they're
think I've
very
seen
hard.
it in a couple of your videos.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a sick car. Yeah,
That's
it's like everybody asks what your dream car is. Like you built what your dream car would be. Essentially, is what that thing is.
Zach's X name is literally on the screen right next to him in yellow. It's G Daddy Z.
What
Yes.
game do you play for the sim?
The sim
Oh,
is a
Racing
set
sim.
Forza.
Forza?
Forza. Yeah, that's what I. Oh,
Assetto Corsa.
Assetto Corsa. Yeah, it's like It's like sort of like Gran Turismo. It's like a real driving game. It's more of like a simulator than.
You know what's sick about it?
I play
You can
Forza.
play on Grand Theft Auto maps. There's a little part of it. I've gotten to play on
I have
you can
a.
download like a ton of shit.
You know what I like to play on there
That's
is like
crazy.
the trucking simulator games. It's chill.
I bet it's fun.
I have a Logitech G923 racing wheel.
Nice.
So.
I haven't even played my sim since I started on this journey. Besides one time, because a friend came over and made me do it.
Thank you, Jody.
Kitty Cat says, "God bless all three of you. Let's go, America." $20
bless
super chat. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, prank. Yeah, prank was prank has a.
I don't know what other tips you got.
Oh, keep somebody with you. You know, that's
Yeah, but that's not like an option a lot of these times. So let's take that out of the equation. Let's not even think like that because
So
anything like I have.
get a helmet.
Yeah, I get a helmet. One thing that Tommy's done, I know you said you can't go out there with a megaphone, but having a megaphone and being able to record his voice really saves everybody who does that. It saves their voice. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to go out every day.
What's the deal with the megaphones? How is that constitutional that you can't use a megaphone to exercise your First Amendment rights? They can't tell us that we can't use them out here. So is it like a city ordinance but that's not like a law, you know? So
Tell me about it, brother.
that's just so confusing. And I guarantee those protesters use megaphones all the time.
In the video before I get arrested, there's a lady with the megaphone, and I see her tonight. I'm like, hey, why don't you have your megaphone? And she's all cocky about it. Haha, you got arrested. Well played.
Wow.
Played.
One-sided policing. One-tiered policing.
There's gonna be a big change on how I go forward with. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do anything before today. I was gonna actually let it slide, but now I'm gonna turn up because we gotta hold everybody accountable. Police, ICE, government. Like it has to be transparency the whole way through. So
Sorry, my dog's barking.
It's one thing like I didn't ever want to like have to file reports and do any of that stuff. I don't know about you, but
bro, I've gotten like 6 people arrested, but they like literally broke my phone, attacked me, you know, smacked my shit. Like, so I'm done letting them get away with it if I can help it, you know.
That's way smart. Yeah,
I'm done letting them get away with it if I can help it. Because that's what they're looking to do for us, you know.
They'll just keep escalating it until they get the result.
Yeah. And you know, 3 out of the people that I've gotten arrested, 3 of them were literal convictions.
No way.
Yeah, 3 of them had sexual charges. Crazy.
That's
What are the
insane.
chances of
Like
that?
the odds of that, like, and they're always calling us all these fucking crazy things. You know what I mean?
protector.
Yeah,
every
pedo protector, all this shit, and literally guaranteed like 2/3 of these fuckers are all probably on the registries. That's why they all wear masks and shit. You know, it's just the hypocrisy, the gaslighting, and the projection of these people is just off the charts.
It's hypocritical. Yeah, hypocritical all the way. And you know what? We're not saying that there's not fucking bad people on our side, but it does seem like what would be should be 10% of them being crazy, like extremists, is more like a 40%.
Yeah, exactly. And they're pushing it on our kids. They're pushing it in our public schools. They're, you know what I mean? Like, and it's getting out of hand, bro. You
It's,
know, the
it got out of
trans
hand.
ideology being pushed in every school, the trans flag, the gay flag in every classroom in all these schools, in these government buildings. Like that shit, it's not good for our kids' brains to tell them that that tell our boys that they can be girls and tell our girls that they can be boys. It's not okay.
Imagine a girl trying to train against a male athlete.
It's never going to be fair, you know. That's taking opportunities away from women, you know, when
Not
if
only
these
that,
men pretending, you know.
destroying their confidence, confusing, like
I,
all of that.
I've actually been
Can
in the
really
ring.
get them hurt too.
Yep, I've actually been in the wrestling ring with female wrestlers. Zach, I was a wrestler, so I've been in the ring. I've been in the ring with female wrestlers, and it is not the same as
It's
with
not
a
the
dude.
same.
It's not the
You feel
same.
so uncomfortable. You're like, can I touch there?
Yep,
Oh no.
one
Maybe
billion.
when they're
Yes,
toddlers,
yes.
maybe when they're kids and they're really young and they haven't gone through puberty and it's boy girl sports playing like that when they're little kids. But once they are big enough, like
Middle school and up. Yeah.
yeah, like boys should be with the boys and the girls should be with the girls, and that means the boys that are pretending to be girls need to stay with the boys because they're never going to be girls. You know what I mean?
It's like what they did with the
it's-
Boy Scouts. They changed the name of the Boy Scouts to Scouting America, and they let girls in, and they just took away what it meant to be a Boy Scout.
That's wild. I didn't even know that. That is absolutely wild.
It's called Scouting America now. It's not even called
No
Boy Scouts anymore.
fucking way, bro.
Look it up. It's,
They're making it bad to want to be
But-
like
but-
a manly man. They're
but-
making it
but Girl
seem
Scouts-
like it's a bad thing.
but Girl Scouts didn't change. They're still Girl
And I got
Scouts.
asked tonight, what makes me an alpha male? And I go, you will call me when you're in trouble.
Yep.
And they go, no, I won't.
If it wasn't for people
You'll
like
call
us,
the cops. You'll call the cops, and guess who shows up? It's gonna be a bunch of
Alpha.
dudes. It's
An
gonna be a bunch
alpha.
of men. There might be one or two women, but it's not. And that's a different subject. But it's gonna be mostly men. You know what I mean? And,
Yes.
and
well, it's not fair both ways for like a woman cop. It's not fair to ask for help and to need a cop and a 5'2", 100-pound woman who can't pull you.
I don't think women should be.
I
on the
don't
front
either.
line
I
of
don't
something
either.
like that because
No, we
It's
need
not
to be
fair.
protecting our women.
And it's not fair to the woman cop either to show
I
up when
know
the
it
6'4" guy. You know, that's not
it might
fair.
be controversial, but I don't
is.
think women should be like out confronting grown men, you know,
George
like by
Floyd.
themselves.
George fucking
Yeah.
Floyd is the prime example. That dude's a beast. He could have
Yeah.
fucking killed her with his bare hands, crushed a girl's skull. Like,
Yeah, 99% of the time when you see police interaction videos of women getting like shot at or being in a high intensity moment, they scream and freak out and you know what I mean? They're not built to react to shit like that. You know, you see male cops going through those and they're like on automatic mode and just even after they're shot, they're just boom, 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 boom. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Like it's being out there and dealing with violent criminals. It shouldn't be on women, you know.
but I get it.
That's
you know,
probably
you're gonna get a lot of hate for that, and I get what
Yeah,
you're
of
saying.
course.
And I agree with
Yeah,
it.
I agree
But
too.
they want to be treated as equal, and we have to allow that.
But
That's
do
the-
do they really
Yeah, but
want to be
if
equal
that's the-
though?
if that's the case, they should always have it, at least have a male partner,
Want
like
to?
in the car.
But do they
You know,
really want to
like,
be equals? I
I get
mean,
what you're
because
saying
I've
because I've seen things where I'm like, oh my god, how the fuck did we allow her to get this shit kicked out of her for policing? And that's kind of on us in a way that we're allowing it, enabling it.
so
At some
I,
point,
I have a question for you, Zach. Do you know a friend of ours?
okay,
His
Emmy, I will.
oh,
Thank you for the $5.
his name is Ben Dykes. He runs a show, the Ben Dykes Show. He's sort of like a Rush Limbaugh. He does call-ins. He's like our version of Rush Limbaugh. Anyways, he had some inside information that the Democrats have already chosen the 2028 ticket. I want to get your thoughts. Apparently, it's going to be Kamala and AOC. That's not a joke. I'm not joking.
that makes sense.
Because they
Show 'em
figure
the
that.
picture.
Oh, okay. I'll get the picture.
They are not going to stop until they get their woman president.
It'll never happen. AOC and Kamala Harris, it's literally a bartender and an alcoholic, bro. Like, we don't
It's
need.
so concerning, dude.
The left likes to make
They
heroes.
they thought that Kamala had a chance, but she didn't have a single solitary chance of winning that election.
So their theory was that Kamala would get the woman and the black vote over Gavin. And that makes sense, actually. I mean,
That does make sense.
and she's been VP. And what's he going to do? Run on California? I mean, what like what he did? That's what he's going to run on. And my
You
thing,
see how much gas is in LA right
like
now?
$8 or some shit.
$8 a gallon.
Well, that's because Israel bombed that.
$8.30 a gallon. That's because California has the highest tax prices or gas tax prices than anywhere right now, I think.
Dude, they're talking about quadrupling our fucking tab registration fees. Quadrupling 4 times.
How can they legally do that though?
I don't know, but I just
That's
saw it yesterday.
wild, bro.
That doesn't make
I
any
just
sense.
saw it yesterday. It was brought up. There's so much shit going on that's so wrong, and it's like, Tommy,
Bro, our forefathers
Dude.
fought over a tea tax, bro.
For real.
I know. A tea
A tea
tax.
tax. They are rolling over in their fucking graves right
Ju-
now,
hey,
bro.
have you
Fucking go.
have either one of you guys ever
Time.
have you ever listened to
Yeah.
read the biography of George Washington? Have either one of you? You can listen to the audiobook on YouTube. I would suggest everybody listening, you need to go and listen to the audiobook of the George Washington. Holy fuck. Did you know he was like 22 years old when he was the general of the Continental Army? He would have
yeah.
kicked all these people's
Men were
asses.
men back
He was
then, you know?
George Washington was a son of a bitch. That motherfucker there. I didn't realize the funny
That's
guy,
why he
powdered
helped create
wig,
the
you
greatest
know,
country in the world.
on the dollar. You don't think about George Washington being a tough. Good lord, what documentary? Hold the
Helped create
biography.
the
Holy
greatest
shit,
country in the world, bro.
crazy. He was amazing. He was a badass.
Yeah.
Yep.
It truly
George
did.
Washington is the GOAT. George Washington is the GOAT.
Zach, when is your next like a mission or event? When are you going out next time?
When do I go to a protest
Yeah,
next?
yeah.
Honestly, right now I got probably days of editing ahead of me and uploading. To be completely honest with
Yeah,
you,
I already know that. That sounds familiar.
I am fucked right now. I'm so swamped. I just downloaded all of my moments and put them on my phone, and then I went through and I kind of deleted all the stuff that won't hit. So now I'm going through. I'm getting all like the best of moments and best reactions, and then I just piled like, a ton of or 4 different. Yeah, I got a lot of work ahead of me, and then my car nonstop.
Yeah.
I think
I
I
gotta
run
learn
3
how
to
to
4
edit a
hours
little
sleep.
bit better. Yeah, and you gotta go home and get some sleep.
It is what it is, brother. This is what the price is in America. Like, you got to
Yeah.
grind until you make it, and most people don't want to grind, and that's the difference
No.
between us and them.
It's a full-time job, you know. It is a
Yeah.
full-time job, and
If
it's
I
a
get-
high-intensity job.
If I get monetized, I'm gonna be golden, but I don't know if I'll ever get monetized. So I'm like,
Do you think it's because of your content or because of how hard it is to get monetized? Because we can help you with the hours. We can.
no, it's the
Yeah.
being the reporting.
I got reported so many times that I don't know.
I mean, Tommy had to start a whole new account because of that bullshit.
I might have to, so it's just
Or
kind of one of
have you thought
Have
about
you
the?
ever made an AdSense account?
the no.
All right, then you're good. You can just start another one.
I
Well,
tried on
Start.
Facebook and they
Do
threw
you
it
have
at me.
strikes on the YouTube that you have right now? Do you have strikes on it? Oh well, then yeah. My advice would be to just
Rumble and
start
Kick.
a new one.
Rumble and Kick.
Yeah, I just started Rumble. I started Patreon.
Rumble,
X.
Kick, Patreon. You can do it. You can basically. I mean, Kick
But
hosted
those ones
Johnny
aren't taking
Somalis.
off. You know, my followers are on Facebook, Insta, and you know, my ex is getting close to 20,000. So
It's closer now, by the
That's
way.
where the main is.
It's
Yeah.
pretty close to it now, by the way. After tonight,
yeah,
we'll get you. You're above 19K.
nice, dude.
So we'll try to
Thank you.
we'll we I know it's weird because we just met each other and whatnot, but we try to be so helpful. Like I'll help anybody anytime I can.
Me
Sometimes
too, dude.
sometimes I get shit on for it, but I don't care. I'll help that person too that shit on me. Whatever.
Until you shit on me, I'm gonna try to help you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Washington was a gangster. He fought alongside an ancestor of mine, Brigadier General John Glover. Wow, thank you, Otherworldly. That's
I'm gonna
awesome.
check my tire pressure and make a decision if I'm going. to
Yeah,
the gas
sure.
station
We
right
can
now.
wrap it up soon. I mean, we usually go
No,
for
you're
about 3
fine.
hours. So.
As long as you guys are cool, I'm good. I
Okay.
just
Cool.
don't want to get.
Yeah, and people want to know why one of us doesn't do this on our own. Like this is a team effort. We wanted to have us together as a group, and we each have our function. Tommy brings something to the table, and so do I. I mean, I'm the one that the StreamYards account that I'm using. The thing I sent you the link for. It's $88 a month. This shit gets expensive. But if you need, I don't know how good you are at editing, or if you have any questions. If you ever get into a bind, let me know. I can probably help you.
Is there any platform that shares to every one of them?
Yeah, you can use some AI tools that will load, that you just log into all the things and you hit submit and it'll go to all of them. It's kind of, there's a lot of setup involved. Once you have it set up, it's just like a template you load.
That would cut down my uploading time by.
Do you use any AI tools like Opus Clips or anything that like pulls out the viral moments for? So if you have like an 8-hour stream, you don't want to sit like going through an 8-hour stream looking for viral moments is fucking bullshit. I already know because I stream a lot. I stream like 40-50 hours a week.
You guys don't got an air pump either, huh? Oh, it is. I am wearing a bulletproof vest. Sorry. No, I just, yeah, I got people that hate me. Where do I go to the bathroom? This is the second gas station in a row that didn't have a bathroom, and I've been holding it for how long? We've been on this podcast?
2 hours and 40 minutes.
I've been holding my pee for 3 hours.
It's broken though. It doesn't flush it.
All right, fair enough.
Go down this way. On this side.
Yeah.
Tommy, this guy's hilarious.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to say anything to the world right now? We're kind of live on
I
the.
don't know what.
Hello.
No, you
How
can
you
say
doing?
anything. No, you're
God
not gonna
bless
piss anybody
you.
off. Is there any message that you would like to say to the world? We might have.
Trump.
You love Trump?
I love
Oh my!
Let's
fuck
go.
you, dog.
God bless Donald Trump, baby. Let's go. God bless ICE.
Oh,
Let's
I thought
go.
Stillwater was hopeless, dude. I thought
Let's
Stillwater
fucking
was
go, bro.
Let's go. So Tommy,
What up?
you know who I am?
No, I don't.
I got arrested last week on Main Street.
I didn't.
You didn't see that shit?
Honey, I don't go anywhere.
Oh my god!
Gas
So this is
station
Tommy.
patriot.
This is Tommy.
We love
He
you.
had to fight off these patriot or anti-ICE people.
Trust me, I get it.
Yep.
My
So
husband
Yeah.
wanted to go to the
hell yeah.
Yeah. We love ICE.
You look me up when you get home. My name's Zach X.
Zach X?
Yeah.
ZAK.
Where, on Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook, wherever. Don't look me up
X,
on Google.
YouTube.
You'll see all bad articles about me on Google.
Oh shit.
He's got that Bruce Willis Die Hard
It's had
look
bad
to him, doesn't he?
Oh, I've got so I had to defend myself on December 27th, and because of me having to defend myself against these anti-ICE people,
Yep.
24 articles making me look like a POS.
Are 11.
Okay.
I don't remember when, if it was in December or January, whatever it was. I arrested an illegal right out front here when I was on my way to work.
Okay.
They put his car in our parking lot.
Hell yeah.
And that day I had 5 different women come in and ask me about ICE. And I said, I don't engage strangers. I'm sorry. And my boss doesn't want us talking about anything like that. She said, I know where you stand. You're a fucking racist. I said, no, you got it wrong. I'm a Nazi.
So what makes you not?
I mean, because the next person told me I was Nazi. So it is what it is. You call me what you want. I believe in safe
Yep.
streets. I believe that our country is ours.
God bless this man. This lady is cool shit.
Yes, sir.
This belongs to Minnesota. Nothing belongs to Somalia ever.
Thank you.
Nope. Nope.
Thank you. We
Get
let
them
them.
out.
We're gonna let them take over.
Hell no. We're
Deport all Somalians.
I love this lady. Tell her we all love her.
Deport all Somalians.
I'm gonna write down my number. You text me, all right?
Hell yeah. Invite her to the flag wave.
I'm gonna invite you to my
Yeah.
next little flag
Hell
wave.
yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stay safe too. If they start doxing you, let me know. I'll come back.
military trip.
Based.
God bless you.
Fuck.
She'll be fired.
Hey,
Streetwire
tell everyone to
38
come.
said she'll be
God bless
fired
them and
tomorrow.
Thank them. I got it's so bad, boys.
That was
That
awesome.
was awesome.
I'm gonna go piss in her bucket now. No, I'm not.
Somebody in my chat said you need to get a pee jug, and this fool almost had one right now.
Bro. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get a Gatorade bottle.
Oh, it's gonna be
Oh, shit,
it's gonna be a boy. Sorry, ladies.
I thought
You know
for
what?
sure with that purple hair it was gonna be a different reaction.
Dude,
And she
me too. I was
just
like,
dropped it
I'm
straight
fucked.
up like I love Trump. I was like, oh, all right. All right.
Dude, that was fucking wild.
Can't
Wasn't it? Just,
Can't judge a book by its cover.
IRL.
you
Hell
can
yeah.
never assume though. You got to give them a chance. You got to give everybody a chance.
Huh?
And
do.
you sound like you had one guy that you kind of talked to. It sounds like
Oh,
you
Sandy.
got to really hone in on making a friend of that guy.
Yeah, but
When you
yeah,
make a
but
friend of him, you can make a breakthrough into his group, and we might actually be able to help these people.
I'll send you a
Yeah.
picture. I'll send you a picture of Sandy later. Okay.
I
It's
got
a little bit harder than you think it's gonna be.
Don't do it while driving.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody said I almost crashed once.
You know what? That lady's cool enough. If she calls the cops on me right now, I'll be really sad.
Nah, I doubt it.
I gotta put you
Mute
down
the
for 1 minute.
phone. Mute it.
Yeah, mute it.
We don't want to hear your stream. Oh shit, that was hella funny. This guy has no clue how fucked up Portland is. I really want to go to Minnesota.
If I'm being honest, I think Portland's probably worse, and I don't know it.
I don't know. It sounds like they're more aggressive, like online and like doxing and shit like that. There, it's just like it's a different vibe. It's the same but different. Bro, your PASMR is the best. MTG came and shut the hell up, bro. PASMR. No, not since I got the
Hey,
mute button.
MDG Gaming, don't you have a stream to do? Aren't you streaming right now? It's
Minnesota doesn't seem as gay.
hey, is
They
Minnesota
ran
is
Cam and Nick out of there. Yeah.
hey, is
Yeah, so
Minnesota gay?
Super gay.
Is Minnesota's gay?
Cam Higby and Nick Sorter came to Minnesota,
Yeah,
and
they ran them the fuck out of here.
they ran them out, bro. They hate them.
Oh yeah, I remember when Cam got maced bad.
Stupid about it. Expect your car not to get assaulted. Come on, like
Yeah, you gotta
can't
keep
do stuff.
moving.
you gotta
You
keep
gotta
moving.
keep moving,
Everybody will
bro.
talk shit about me talking from the car, but you know what? I'm moving.
You gotta keep moving, bro. Especially when
Well-
there's a big crowd.
If there's a big crowd and you are out there, you're fucked.
But I would definitely,
Yeah,
I would definitely
Minnesota's
look.
different.
I would definitely look at it at getting a helmet. I know it sounds
think-
goofy, but a helmet's.
No, I do have one, but I gotta get the straps and stuff figured out because they're broken. I think you're right though. I think Minnesota is a whole different level of a community. They have built such a strong community here of organization and being able to dox people to no ends that it is very frightening being on this side. And I've just powered through it because it doesn't matter if my page goes to shit. I'm gonna rebuild and restart because that's just who I gotta be at this point.
Yeah.
I know. Apparently, because of the based on what that one guy was saying earlier, where we called you, you weren't even supposed to make our show tonight. See how that worked out.
Yeah, somebody threatened you
I
pretty
know.
much like
Sorry about that.
No, don't be sorry.
I got a lot of I got a lot of trolls. I got a lot of trolls, man.
How many days do you not get death threats, Tom?
every day.
every day.
Yeah, it's every fucking day, man. This is normal
Every
life
day.
to us now, and we see it. You know what? Me and my family split ways. The family that I was with when I got heavy in this political, but I would not. I don't share the death threats anymore because I don't want anybody that cares about me to have to see that stuff. It is so fucking scary, and it's normal life to me and you now.
Right.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
really is. It's like there's no getting around it.
There's no getting around it.
everywhere
It
you
means
go.
that you're doing something, though. It means that
Yeah.
you've made change.
Yeah, guys. Hey,
Yeah, I'm very effective. I'm very effective, especially at these protests. We shut them down, bro.
That's
I
right,
noticed
that's
They
that.
right.
don't like it.
You have that. You have that capability because you come in numbers a little bit, and
Mhm.
you're dominant, just like me.
Mhm.
But I don't have. Yeah, I don't know how I haven't been able to shut any down completely like you have.
I need to promote that we're coming to Minnesota and get people from Minnesota Patriots. I know I got people from Minnesota
Yeah.
in the chat.
Well,
And
Holly,
I know
yeah.
Climatics
It's
has
numbers,
people
dude.
from Minnesota in the chat.
It's
We
numbers.
need to
Everybody
show up
cares.
out there and be in numbers and
Well, also,
Yeah.
and someone,
Shut it down.
Mama Rana once says, Tommy, are there plans to do another Patriot weekend? If so, Zach needs to be there. We actually are, guys, planning a Patriot weekend because we have to coordinate with like 20 fucking people. But yeah, I would say once it gets a little warmer out there, I'm not going to Portland right now.
I fill this up with tap water and drink it. You guys, you're crazy if you think I use bottled water in a bottle.
Yeah, I'd love. We need to make an event where we can get every Patriot that fucking stands for what we stand for to show up.
Oh, that's a lot. Yeah.
We
Well, I
have
mean, we're like talking about gonna rent an Airbnb all together and do like a whole weekend, Friday to Sunday or something like that.
That'd be sick. That'd be sick.
I mean, to fly to Portland, it's like $30. Nobody wants to go there. It's so cheap. Look at the prices. You'll be like, what? No, realistically, it's like under $100 to fly there for me from Texas.
Oh, from Texas. Yeah, that makes sense. It's probably still a couple hundred for me, but that, whatever. It's worth it
That's
because
all right.
it's worth it because if we don't start showing up for each other, then people don't
they won't understand that that's what we need is we have to show up for each other.
Mhm.
And we have to go out of our way. We have to call off of work. We have to leave work a couple hours early. And that's what's really upsetting about what happened today is like the amount of excuses. And I gave a heads up for a week. So you had time to take a couple hours off from work or whatever. But it is what it is. And I knew it was going to happen like this
Yeah,
only because I watched how it happened with Jake Lang. Because I was
Yeah.
there for his event. And I housed them and everything, and everybody made up excuses. They didn't show up, and then guess who? You know, it was basically 5 guys against 1,000 or 2.
Yeah,
And
that was
the most
scary.
terrifying thing I've ever been through.
Oh, I'm sure. That's it's not a good feeling to be surrounded by that many people that hate you.
It was just like the whole vibe. It was like a lynch mob.
Yep.
Like, you, I don't know.
Feral.
And I don't know what. I don't want to talk bad about Jake, but I don't know what the goal is anymore with him. Like, is it just for clout? Is it just for the shock value? Are you just chasing like? I know he means well, and I know that there is a very strong patriot in him, but I had to question everything about it. And I'm so like glad that I just followed my gut about exposing my experience. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. You got to stick with your gut when in this kind of thing. Like if your gut is telling you something, you got to go with it. You know what I mean? You got to follow. I've learned to trust my wife's instincts when it comes to people close to me, you know, because my wife has been right about the last couple people that were like not what they claim to be, you know, and she called it out well before anybody else, you know,
Yeah.
well before I even realized it. And I've learned to listen to her for sure.
yeah, we've had a few people like turn on the Patriots, like over personal drama bullshit. It's like you're turning on your country. What the fuck?
I
Wait,
have
wait,
too.
I'm so
Pretty crazy.
confused. That's so
I have
confusing.
too.
Crazy.
Over some things I've said about telling kids that Santa isn't real when they hey, have you seen a lot of kids at protests out there?
I fucking loved that clip, bro. They bring their kids out there to use them as shields. Yeah, I seen that clip. And yeah,
100%, dude. 100%. And then last night I was at this Edina one, and this lady with her 2 kids goes, "I'll see you guys next week." And I recognized her from bringing her kids a couple weeks ago, right? So I'm like, Santa's not real. And then her daughter just starts bawling her eyes out. And I'm like, oh, don't care. I know who you are. You're trash, dude. Why
yeah.
are you
You're
bringing
already
kids to a
teaching those
protest?
kids all kinds of radical points. You know, those kids don't have a chance as it is. Yeah.
What the fuck? They should be out there
Uh-huh.
falling on their bike and hurting themselves on trampolines and learning hard mistakes.
Yeah.
Not,
Learning the
not,
hard way. Learning the hard
not
way.
ice out.
Kids have
What
to
the hell
learn the
is
hard
this?
way.
Dude, I go down to this Renee Good and this Alex Preddy site. There's signs that are handwritten by kids, dude.
Like when
It
I
is so disheartening to see shit like that.
when
And this
and
turn
it,
a blind eye that it's happening, and no one's really like calling it out. And for people that
Yeah.
attack for saying Santa's not real, those kids have a rough future ahead. I think Santa is going to be
Yeah.
the least of their fucking
Santa's the
problems.
least of their problems. Yeah.
it was like
I thought it was funny.
and then in the 90s when I graduated high school in 1996, and during that time, like I'm sure I had friends whose parents were liberal. I didn't even know what the word liberal really meant then. Like even in my early 20s, I bet you I dated women who were liberal and I didn't even know it because nobody wore their political affiliation on their fucking sleeve as their life. Here, oh, who are you? Right here, I voted for Kamala. That's who
Yeah.
I am. That's who I
don't
am.
remember that ever growing up.
That's who I am in
I
every
don't
single
remember that ever
situation.
growing up.
No matter what the situation, I want you to know I voted for. It's
Did
such.
you guys know that Minnesota has a symbol for their allegiance? Yeah, they have the woke farmer got it tattooed on his arm already. So what I just did is I had T-shirts made that play off of it, and it's me in their symbol, basically. Almost. We have to take everything away from them that it brings them joy.
That's
We have to
That's
take
hilarious.
everything away
hilarious.
from them. It sucks that we have to be this way.
I
but
didn't know
it's
you were
not
gonna pull out a
motivating.
shirt. God, you killed me just now. I'm
Hey,
dead.
I want to
Guess
come
what?
out there.
Guess what?
Love you
The
guys. Respect
name
you,
of the
Richard,
top
Debbie.
here is
Thank you,
actually
Debbie.
somebody from their side made this for me and made stickers for me.
Wait,
What?
Yeah.
somebody from there.
Yeah, I
Oh.
made friends with an enemy.
Yeah, that doesn't happen
Enemies
here.
are
Crazy.
fucking close as fuck.
That doesn't
Shayna,
happen
if
here.
you're watching this, I love you, Shayna.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That's awesome.
You know what? I'm gonna say this moment since there might be people watching. We met yesterday for her to give me the stickers, and I kind of broke down crying in front of her, and she was kind of like fucking shocked. And I just want to say, I broke down crying yesterday because a lot of patriots have let me down and given me so many false promises. For somebody on the opposite side to come through almost immediately and to pull through like that fucking broke my heart. And just, I wish I had that kind of like community and support, you know?
Yeah.
And thank you for your friendship if you're still here. So,
Of
Well,
course,
you
we're
may-
always here. You
Hey,
got a lot of people
yeah,
that
you.
support you,
I'm about
bro.
to say you made a whole lot of friends tonight.
hell yeah.
So
You got a lot of people that support you. You're a patriot, and you're one of the
appreciate
only ones in Minnesota that is actively out there doing it, just like I'm trying to do here. You know, and that's
And-
what we're trying to open the door to is more people to start doing it. More
It's
people
so hard,
join
though.
in.
It's so hard because reality is we are the example of we put our lives on the line for a country,
and you know
and people can't do
Yeah.
that.
it sounds like what you really need, and it doesn't really even matter if it's really local. It's just patriotic friends that understand your plight, and we have an entire fucking room full. Do you know JD Delay? Do you know all the Nicks, Nick Sorter, Nick Shirley, all these guys, Cam, Tommy, all these guys? Like, there's so many people in our community that probably already know who you are and love you, and you don't even know, you haven't even
for
met them
sure.
yet.
I
Like,
know they all know you. Yeah.
so we could definitely
just
tap
gotta
you
get
into
all
the
in
whole
touch.
group. Yeah. Well,
And
Yeah.
that's this. What they do better is communicate and have a community, and like it. That's why it was like really disheartening because I've tried to do that and I've failed already at building like a group chat because they got that taken down, and you know like how many things can I try and fail at, you know?
Yeah.
And ask for help and it kind of doesn't work out like that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy.
I don't
Minnesota
know if
seems a lot different.
Minnesota's probably a little bit
it's
different
a
from
lot
what it sounds like.
different. It seems like a
You know
lot
what?
different.
We got great
It's
people.
more active. You know,
Y'all,
it seems like it's like every single day there, you know?
like I think,
Every
Oh, it's
single
every
day,
single day.
everywhere.
is this the right
It's every
one?
single
Where's the
Yeah,
one? Wait, I have a clip here that kind of.
I do realize you're being recorded by about.
I don't think I'll ever
That's
be able.
fine.
Oh,
I want to know how much money I got in there right now.
What kind of jail?
You guys are ridiculous. I support you guys, and you do this to me.
Well,
I support
if
you and
don't-
do
if
this
you
to
don't
me,
come
dude.
out here and be an idiot.
I'm not. They can fucking get cars
He's
honking.
allowed
They
to
can
use
blow
a
horns.
megaphone.
I got
That's-
assaulted out here.
Okay. Are you think you're bringing some of that on yourself?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
What?
That's fine. Okay. You want to have a seat?
so the
Taking to
story
jail for
went.
disorderly.
The story went. I got taken down out of nowhere for being disorderly and using vulgar language to
That's
the megaphone, and then now they're throwing obstruction in there. I don't know if they're actually doing anything about it or not. But I had a
That's-
conversation today with their police department sergeant, and it changes everything I thought bad about them.
freedom of speech is a thing in America. They
Uh,
can't restrict your
It's like
freedom of speech.
you could
As
sue
long
their
as you're not
ass.
saying fighting words, they can't tell you what the fuck to say.
apparently they can.
Oh, it's like
Wow.
you got
You
stabbed.
should sue the
Maybe
fuck out of
oh, you
them.
got stabbed. Maybe you brought that on yourself. What the fuck?
Yeah, you
That's
shouldn't have
So
been there.
wild.
I
wow.
got a whole lot of you shouldn't have been there. There's actually, you know what? I don't want to talk bad about police because it just adds to the confusion.
Well,
But
there are bad police on the forces. You know, they're not all bad,
Well,
but
there's
there
there
definitely are
there.
ones that support what they're doing.
But there's also police ready to fix this shit right fucking now, and they're tired of it. There are.
Yeah,
yeah,
There
well,
are.
yeah, of course. There's more good cops than bad cops, but they're being restricted from above, and it's pathetic.
the overall vibe I got was the way you're going about this is all wrong. We're actually embarrassed that you're out here. Uh, you shouldn't be out here. We're more concerned about drugs. You're just a pain in our ass, agitator. That was
That's
from
such a
several of their
horror.
officers, and
Wow.
yeah, I
You're
mean,
the agitator, but what are they?
Oh well,
what are they?
Laura.
And then,
Sorry.
and then today I had an experience with one of their guys that really changes everything because he was all for freedom of speech, but he told me
Yeah.
that I can't say "fuck you" or anything aggressive at people, swearing. So I really don't know what to think right now, and it if I had some time right now, I'd be
What?
looking into some laws, but I don't
That's
have that time.
crazy.
That is wild.
What the fuck?
Yeah, my First Amendment's been destroyed on every level for 4 months.
Is that like a mini Somalia or what? Are they going by Somali law or what? Like that's just
I think Stillwater is probably Somali. Yeah, it's probably blue here. It's got to be.
Have you always lived there? Is that your home?
No, I live an hour and a half away. So the Stillwater, I came out here and I got a good reaction, and a safe reaction. So I wanted to come back because you, Tommy, know you have to appreciate anywhere you can go safely.
Yep. That's a fact.
So I went back, and they were really pissed about my first entrance, I guess. 'Cause, yeah, instantly called me in, and 5 minutes later, I'm on the ground.
That's
Wondering what the fuck.
crazy.
The
Yeah, he
pro
dug the club way into my arm and everything, dude.
damn the problem.
Yeah, you have a case against them, bro.
The problem with
And it
Portland.
got infected.
The problem in Portland with their
You
cops
know,
is they don't
there's
do
lawyers
anything.
that will take. There's lawyers that will take the case for free until
No,
until
there's
you
not.
win. You know.
Bro, they're fucking sending me fucking letters about me defending. They're not sending me letters about me attacking. I've gotten 2 letters in the mail. That's it. And I've called a couple places, and it's $2,500 retainer. And yeah, it's just I'm so fucking overwhelmed just from my social media presence right now alone.
That's crazy. It is biased prosecution, just like they're doing out here, but it sounds a lot worse there. At
It
least
is a
here,
lot
I got
worse.
freedom of speech, and the cops will tell him like, no, he's allowed to say what he's saying.
But it
You
also
know?
depends on where you're at. Because I've been
Yeah.
at the other ones where they don't care if I'm using a bullhorn. But now I'm not even going to play with it because I don't care enough. And my presence is fucking them up.
They're just
Just me
making
being there enough.
they're making up their own rules as they go.
They kind of are.
They definitely are.
Because he changed his story on why I was under arrest. And then, how do you resist arrest when you didn't even know the fuck you were in it?
Yeah, they came up behind you. You were doing your thing. They came up behind you and snatched you up.
He yanked the fucking thing on my backpack and grabbed my arm. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you thought it was like a protester or something.
I
You
thought
know,
it was a
like in that
protester.
situation. Yeah, he
And then
didn't
I
even
realized
announce
it
that he
was
was
a
a cop.
And then I'm like, nah, what the fuck, dude?
That's crazy. That's fucking
If I
wild. Bro.
let's talk about if I would have resisted or fought back. I'd be dead right now, straight up.
They would have fucked you up at
They would
least
have
at the
fucked me up.
minimum.
He would have fucked me up. He fucked me up without me resisting.
That's crazy.
Fucked my knee
Yeah.
up, fucked my ankle up. I don't want to talk about it because it makes me that much more of a target.
Frustrated.
Are
But
there
guess what? He re-injured my fucking ankle again. Great.
are there any like I don't know if you ever seen, is there any like First Amendment auditors or Second Amendment auditors that go out there and
Apparently not, and apparently nobody gives a shit. Because I mean, how much more viral can my shit go without anybody reaching out to me?
I don't know how
Yeah,
safe
you were
First
pretty viral.
Amendment auditors would even be out there. I know there was a auditor that came out here not too long ago. Long Island audit came to the ICE facility not that long ago.
Whoa,
Oh, shit.
hold on, we lost him for a second. Hold on. Oh, there he is. I got
My
him.
bad.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Hey,
it's fine.
don't hang up on me, bro. I got.
Hey, who do you think you
I got
are?
PTSD. No.
What was that? No,
No.
we were saying you got people out there that audit.
Oh yeah, that dude, Long Island audit came out here, and he's a First Amendment auditor. And he came out here to the ICE facility, and they started to go after him. And he's more left leaning than right. He's not really political, but he seems like he would be more on their side than ours because he's like against the cops. And they was about to attack him out at the ICE facility.
Wow.
It was crazy. All
You know
because
what's
he was
really
out there
sad?
recording.
I love those videos.
I told you about this Shayna girl that helped me out. They're turning on her and shit, dude. Like her own side kind of turned on her, and like she's not backing down. I give her so much respect for that. She's not backing down. She's being like she just supports First Amendment, and I fucking respect the shit out of that, dude.
Yeah, if you don't agree with every little thing that they agree with, or if you don't follow their little rules, they'll turn on you in a second.
Well, but
they'll turn on their own.
Well,
yeah,
and you're fucked.
And that's what they've done.
Because now we don't want you, and they don't want you. You know.
Well, that's what they did to all the language. Now, like that's why it's so easy for them to call us fascist, Nazi, dictator. You know, Trump a king. Trump is a second coming of Hitler, and all this shit they say. It's because they've dumbed it down so much that now they calling you a Nazi just means that you don't agree with them fully.
Yeah,
right?
That's all it means. It doesn't mean anything.
Use word. Everything is a Nazi.
You know who's really mad about that? You know who's really mad about that? Actual fucking Nazis. I bet they're furious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want your borders laws enforced, if you want foreign illegal invaders out of your country, then you're a Nazi. So I guess if that's the definition of Nazi now, then I guess most of America are Nazis.
You know what we need to do?
That just doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, I'm just going to agree with them.
But we have to make it make sense because look at Poland's immigration laws. I guarantee if we did a side-to-side comparison, they would be like, oh, yeah, okay, we'll take this one.
Yeah.
Okay, we're fine with America now.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Exactly.
But how do we lay that out for them? You know? How do we...
I mean, they're
so brainwashed. They don't want to. They see something with their own eyes, and they lie to themselves about it.
Something happened today. It was fucking beautiful. This Shayna girl is the biggest breakthrough for me having a friendship with their side because it's opened other people to give me a chance with them. So now they might start putting their guard down to me and actually allowing me to conversate and come to their events. And we might be able to make bigger change than we ever expect if we fucking friend these people. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm really trying to bring peace.
Yeah,
I wish
we
you
all
luck.
want the same thing.
Yeah, you're gonna.
But it's dangerous, dude. I'm putting myself in extra danger now.
They could befriend you and get you somewhere by yourself, and they're violent there, you know.
Well, but
we've seen it with Jake. We've seen it with you. We've seen it with Cam and Nick Sorter. We've seen it with even Haley West. And, you know, like,
Lindsay, whatever her face is,
Yeah,
all over.
so many
Girls-
people.
You know what?
If you don't agree with them, then they come after you.
What I've realized though, a lot of the liberals, they are on one subject. They care about one thing, and if you can get them past that one thing, they're okay with everything else. It's just they have that one subject that's the fucking disqualification for Trump. He's this, he's that. I think if you could prove
TDS is real.
yeah, I have a hot take. I think that Trump is in the Epstein files as the person who turned him in and was working with the government to expose all this. That's why I don't think he wants it to be released, because he's in there as an informant. If that could be proved
Well,
to
we
some,
already know he helps
Yeah.
turn Epstein in.
well, if that could be proved to these liberals that he's not a PDF, that he was never, that he
They
actually
would
helped
not
take,
give
they
him
wouldn't.
credit still.
Maybe some. You don't even think a few of them.
Nothing
None
in
of
the
them?
Epstein files that's been released implicates him in anything
It doesn't.
criminal.
But Bill Clinton,
Nothing.
even what's the
Bill
guy's?
Clinton,
Tons
that
of other
motherfucker
people.
thinks it's a goddamn joke.
What's the other guy who was there?
Bill Clinton wanted to see those pictures again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was
Bill
excited
Clinton
as
really
fuck.
wanted to
He
see
was,
those.
he was excited as hell to see that shit.
Man,
I bet that motherfucker was sitting there. I bet you if his wiener didn't work, it worked that time.
You know,
Yeah.
I bet part of him wants to go, you know what? Fuck you. I was on the island and I had a great fucking time. Go fuck yourself. I
Yeah.
bet part of him wants
see
to
it.
say that. Go, hey, if I'm tired of
you
this
can see
shit.
it in his
You can see it
face.
in his face.
Yeah.
He's
You
like,
can see
oh,
it, and
if
Hillary's
you
over
only
there
knew.
disgusted about it, and he's like,
He's like,
fuck.
if you only knew what really happened, you know?
It's
Yeah,
so
we're like
disgusting.
scratching.
You can
He
see
looks
the
like
disgusting.
Quagmire from
God, yeah.
Family Guy.
Oh my
Giggity,
god.
giggity. Giggity, giggity.
Have you ever actually looked at one of those deep dive, like 3D animated dives into the Epstein Island and all the ins and outs of it? They had. You should.
No.
I'll send you a link to one. What the fuck? They had like a sundial that looked like a meeting place for all their weirdo owl worshipping shit. Like
That's crazy.
weirdo, like buildings that the roof was at ground level and the whole building was underneath the ground.
Damn.
Like very strange, very strange buildings there. They had like a blue and white vertical striped golden dome type of some weird shit was going on there. And I think that all the people that like are guilty at Epstein are laughing at all this shit going, you guys are not even close. You think you got it. You got less than 0.5% of everything. That's why they're like, eh.
Did you see the video of Tyler Oliveira? I'm probably saying his name wrong. Tyler Oliveira, and he
Oliveira.
snuck onto Oliveira, and he
Oh,
snuck
yeah,
onto
yeah, I saw
Epstein
that.
Island and was running around and recording all kinds of stuff on Epstein Island, and got chased off the island by security and had to jump in the
I
water.
remember
and
that. Yeah.
Swim to his homeboy and with the jet ski. It was pretty fucking funny. It's a good clip. It's a good video.
God, if we could do shit like that one day and just fuck off like that, wouldn't that be
So-
awesome?
Yeah,
So
that would be fun. Remind me of when I was growing up, just doing dumb shit.
Well, I have
100%.
I got a question for you, Zach. So Tommy is trying to frequently go to maybe city hall meetings or gatherings where he can publicly speak. Do you ever get a idea of doing that sort of thing, or you just want to do the IRL outside protest, or are you going to go to a
I
city?
have actually. I've
Okay.
spoken at 2, and funny you bring that up. Actually, I've spoken at 3 now. So I spoke at 1, and people lose their mind every fucking time, right? And so I went to the St. Paul one a couple weeks ago because I like to speak. I like that approach, but I don't think it's going to pull in an audience or keep an audience. That I don't know. Maybe it's just me feeling like that. Anyways, I did my thing. I called these transgender people freaks right in front of them. Dude, you gotta watch this clip. You gotta
Send
find the
me,
fucking
yeah,
clip.
I'll find it. I'll look for it. I'll look for it.
They fucking called the cops on me for speaking at City Hall. She called her husband in, one of the people on the chair. She called her husband up to deal with me. And the fucking security guard goes, hey, you fit the prescription of something I just heard about. I'm like, oh yeah, what did I do? He's like, well, were you just talking and get people riled up? I'm like, yeah. And then 5 cops walk by, and I'm like, are you guys here for me? Like, you gonna take me now? Dude, insane. I literally just talk about these fucking transgender people are freaks. I should be aware or allowed to wear their fucking face coverings so they don't get doxxed, but they passed that
Yeah.
rule. You can't do it now. So
Yeah,
they're
but that's state
Hmm.
level. State level can't really tell the feds what to do.
yeah, and it's a
So
fucking
Oh.
joke.
Hey, we
it's
missed.
It's
a
a joke.
joke. It's a farce.
So we missed one
Yeah,
super. Sorry, we missed one super
I
chat.
try every angle I can at this shit. Like, I do want to make good change. My intentions are good. Call me an agitator, call me whatever, but until I make a platform big enough, does your word reach changeable lengths?
Stop telling me what to do. I'm doing the best
Yeah.
I can. Like, send me a link to your show
Yes,
and let
it
me
does.
show me how it's done. So Laura loves America, $5. Zach, you're awesome. You continue to go out and stand up for your rights. All alone is amazing. I hope the more patriots come out to help. Love you. And she also wants to know how old you are before she gets the feels for you.
I'm 37 in June.
Oh shit, my birthday's in June too.
June what?
June 6th. D-Day. I was born on D-Day.
Damn, I'm on the 13th.
Oh, have you ever had your birthday Friday the 13th?
Oh, hell yeah. A couple
shit.
times now.
In 2006, my birthday was on 666.
That shit freaks me out a little bit.
I would
I'm
have
not
stayed
superstitious,
home.
but
I would have stayed home and I wouldn't have left anywhere.
I was actually
I stayed in bed all day.
Actually, this totally makes sense. This totally makes sense, but I had to go to court that day, so
damn.
it happened. It happened. Oh,
That sounds about right.
yeah.
So I don't think you really got a chance to answer me. How many kids are you seeing at these protests?
Too many. Probably there's like outside of ICE. At ICE we see it. I haven't seen any kids there recently, but at the protests outside, when they jumped me and attacked me, there was probably 50, 60 kids that I could see. You know what I mean? Like there's kids all the time at these protests.
I'm talking like tiny kids, dude. Babies.
Every once in a while, there is somebody that brings their
we've
damn
seen
kid out
babies.
there, and they
Babies
just
and like 3-year-olds holding signs and shit, dude.
they just
Yeah, they say F ICE and all that shit.
and
Yeah.
they just accidentally mace Chachi the dog.
Oh.
He's okay though, right?
Man.
Chachi.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. I can't imagine why you bring your kid to something like that. That doesn't make sense.
No.
Right.
No.
And
It's
then
because they want a virtue signal. They want to say, oh, you did this when the kids are here. That is not somewhere where kids should be involved.
Hey Tommy, I'll be right back a second. Okay, can you like take over for a little?
I support
No.
First Amendment, but man, let kids be kids, man. Let them be happy and make their own
Yeah.
decisions when they grow up.
Don't bring children around those high intensity protests, high intensity moments. You don't
That's
know
the
what's
difference.
going to happen there. You know?
That's the difference, though. Republicans don't train this kind of like behavior. They just let shit ride and then deal with it. Well, these people are cramming it down throats, and they're in the schools. That's powerful. They're
There's
all
too
in the
many
schools.
of these radicals teaching our children.
They're all in the schools, bro.
Yeah, the schools are the worst with their trans flags and
Oh,
their,
God.
what's your pronouns and you all like just trying to. They can't have their own kids, so they're trying to indoctrinate ours into their shit. You know what I mean?
And just
It's
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna laugh your ass off when you hear my speech at the St. Paul City Council. Oh my God, I kind of went hard on them because it's like no one else is gonna say it. I'm like, the first thing I said is like, I think the first thing I said is, well, I came up here thinking I'd have a voice, but apparently you're backing up the transgender freaks over here or something just fucking wild. That was the first thing out of my mouth, and the room was
That's
just
hilarious.
sucked the air right out of it. Like,
They probably
yeah.
freaked out.
Oh my god, dude, it was insane, insane. And you know what? I love gay people, and the transgender stuff is just I don't know, man.
It's too radical. Yeah. We love the normal gays. We love people that don't make their sexuality about their entire life. You know, they don't make their entire life revolve around their sexuality. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't care if you're gay. I have gay friends and I didn't even know they were gay until recently, you know? Like that because they kept that kind of shit to themselves, you know, like it's but the trans ideology is being pushed on us like they're the 99% and we're the 1%, you know? That's where the
And
problem is.
you have to fit like their narrative, or you're just the enemy. That's the problem. Like, there's no having an intelligent agreement or like discussion. You have to just
No.
follow. You can't challenge.
Yeah.
It's scary times, dudes. For real, like
Yeah, it is.
if I had kids, I'd be freaking out right now.
Yeah.
That's why I
I
live
don't
in
know about you.
Texas.
Scary.
That's why I live in Texas.
Scary.
Yeah, but you say that, but you don't understand. It's just time.
No, I know.
It's just a matter of time
I know.
before it's to you. It doesn't matter. Like
No,
the crazy.
I always say that like if Kamala had won, every city would look like y'all's city.
Oh my god.
Maybe like
We'd be in a nuclear war right now.
Yeah,
We'd
somebody
be
had a
broke.
sign about Trump using nukes, and I go, okay. So if he doesn't use a nuke in a month, are you gonna pay me like $1,000?
Yeah.
They won't take the bet. They won't take the bet.
No, because they know it's bullshit.
Yeah.
same with being in the Epstein files. If he's not in, Tommy, I told Pam that if Trump is found out to be in the files on the island doing bad stuff, I'll fly to Portland and burn this hat in her presence.
Yeah. Yeah, but that'll never happen because it didn't happen.
They wouldn't on
Because
the.
Biden and Obama and they would have released it the whole 3.5, 4 years that they had it when they were trying everything in their power to stop Trump from becoming president because they knew he was gonna. So they were doing everything, arrested him. They tried to kill him. You know, like it. They would have released the files if he was implicated in anything criminal. You know,
No
it's
shit.
just common sense.
No shit. They had all the time in the world. They had
Yeah.
all the power.
Yeah.
And that's like, you have to be quick with these arguments against these people. Like,
Yeah,
I
you have to
don't.
know more than. I mean, it's easy to know more than these people. They're just following the lead of the person in front of them.
100%.
They don't really. They can't really argue their points. They can't really defend their positions. Honestly, if you get down into it, they cannot defend their positions
Yep. That's why they evade everything or just try to circle
What?
or get violent.
Yeah,
you know?
or get violent.
Anything beyond
Yep.
their trained talking points that ChatGPT taught them, their 3 sentences, they can't sit down and have a 45-minute calm, logical discussion with you about their beliefs. Because at some point they turn to wacky, doesn't make any fucking sense shit.
Yeah.
And that's why you have to encourage this, and that's why like Shayna is such a big breakthrough, because we've had those discussions and it has cornered her. And I know maybe she doesn't admit it, but it has challenged her thinking on her own ways, you know? And that's what we
Yeah.
need to do. We need to be good enough people to help them, challenge them, their ways of thinking. We have to. That's our duty.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, if we want peace,
Yeah.
Exactly.
there's no other like way to get through these people besides trying to be a friend to them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That seems impossible with
I
some of them. I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, out here it's there's like I agree. There's some that are reasonable, like Sandy, but and that's wild to say that Sandy is the reasonable one out there. But I
Well,
can't really think of anybody else.
you
Well,
have to find those ones.
Shahan is kind of
Oh.
he's kind of not very bright, but at least he was at the pro America rally for Iran because he's Iranian and he knows what it was like there, and he was there in support. But he's a leftist.
He was
big time.
He was short circuiting. Tommy,
Yeah, he didn't know what to do.
He didn't know what to
He
do.
didn't want to say thank you, Trump, but he was happy that it was happening. But he didn't want to give Trump the credit. You know,
That's what you have to ask them. If he did anything good, would you be able to give this man credit? And that will make them understand that even if he is a good person, they're trained to hate him.
Yep. It's because if he goes against the narrative, then the people that he's down at ICE with protesting all the time will turn on him in a heartbeat.
100%. 100%.
Even though even though he's an Iranian and he knows what it's like in Iran, and he's trying to tell them like, hey, this is a good thing. That's where I'm from, and it's bad, but these white liberals are like, no, you're wrong. This is not good, like it's wild to say. It's wild to see.
Meanwhile, the people of Iran are fucking literally dancing in the streets 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
There's going to be some idiots mixed in there too, but yeah, majority of them, why wouldn't you want to be free?
Yep, radical Islamists are the only ones that are pissed about it out there. It's the radical Islamist ones.
Right.
And that's
What's like what they say?
That's the problem in Iran.
I read this somewhere as like the only groups of people who are mad about the Iran thing is Russia, China, terrorist organizations, and liberal Americans. Those are the four groups. Everybody else is happy.
Why are they even mad about it?
Because they're stupid and they don't understand.
Because they're stupid.
Because everything Trump is bad. Because the Orange Man makes them cry. That's why.
They will hang on to every one of these deaths that happens over there.
Trump could cure cancer on Christmas morning with Jesus, and they'd still complain.
100%. I believe you are correct. Hold on one sec.
Hey, why don't you get home? You got any more questions?
We can wrap it up soon. It's already 10.
Yeah.
Tommy, you want to put this one on your channel and do the collab?
Yeah.
To get a little bit more.
Yeah, my tire pressure is getting down there, so I'm gonna have to go, boys.
Yeah,
we're gonna let you go. We're done. We'll have you on again soon for sure.
Definitely.
And we'll have somebody else on. If you have somebody else in mind that we can get a hold of and you would like to have on with you,
that'd be good.
To shoot the shit, then just let us know.
What about that girl you just made friends with? That might be interesting.
Yeah.
Honestly,
that would be dope.
We're down.
The stuff that needs to happen. We need to invite these people.
Yeah, have her watch. Send her this link and have her watch it so she knows what she's getting into. But no, we would love to have her. We'll be very respectful. We're not in the business of making people look stupid or anything. We want to have good, logical, grown-up adult conversations.
Well, we have to learn from each other, no matter what. Like, there's things that I can improve on, and I've been taking their advice, and it's hard.
All right, let me just. Guys, thank you so much for joining us for this Town Hall Tuesday. It's been wonderful having you all be so interactive, and you keep joining us for these, and we really appreciate it. If you're not following and subscribed to Zach, please go to his channels. I posted them right next to his head right now in yellow. If you want to buy him stuff off his Amazon wish list, please do so. We are going to get with you tomorrow, Zach, about the super chat money. We'll send you a Cash App, a Zelle, whatever you have. We'll figure it out. Thank you so much, guys. This is going to be posted on Tommy's channel. He'll do a collab with me and Zach. Thank you so much, guys. Tommy, last words?
Did you know that trans women are men?
If it has an apple, it has a banana.
If it has an apple, it also has a banana. No. All right. It was good talking to you, bro.
Nice to meet you, bro. Thank you so much. You are an American patriot. God bless you guys.
You too, bro. God bless you.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace.
Like, subscribe, share. Bye.
Yes, sir. All right.